राजस्थान रेंजर्स लग रहे हैं डेंजरस, लखनऊ के शेरों का गेम बड़ा फेमस, डायनामिक दिल्ली में मिलते अलग फ्लेवर्स और मुंबई डिस्ट्रप्टर्स को प्यार मिले बेहद।
असली है लफड़ा ले बल्ला घुमा, गेंद से अपने दे किल्ला गिरा, लगा 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 दे झटका लगा, गिरा 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 दे किल्ला उड़ा। असली है लफड़ा ले बल्ला घुमा, गेंद से अपने दे किल्ला गिरा, लगा 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 दे झटका लगा, गिरा 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 दे किल्ला उड़ा।
तेरा चाचा खड़ा मारे चिल्ली किसकी विकेट ली, खड़े लोग लाइनों में बिकेगी फिर टिकट भी, मिस हिट हुआ और देखो किसने किसकी कैच ली। ओवर होते रहेंगे और ओवर होगा मैच भी, है असल दाव पेच यहाँ करना मजाक ना, जीतेगा कौन और किसकी होगी हार। हाँ रणभूमि क्रिकेट की होगा या वार, एक हुआ आउट बैठा दूजा तैयार। कंटेंट क्रिएटर्स ये रील्स के किंग, मैदाने जंग ये है क्रिकेट का रिंग, सबसे है हटके हमारे ही शॉट्स, ECL भी बन गया सबका हॉटस्पॉट। इंडिया भी देख रहा है क्रिकेट विद अ ट्विस्ट, ECL is here, this is the real gist। चालू लाइव स्ट्रीम यहाँ देख रहा है नेशन, ECL भी बन गया है एक सेंसेशन।
असली है लफड़ा ले बल्ला घुमा, गेंद से अपने दे किल्ला गिरा। असली है लफड़ा ले बल्ला घुमा, गेंद से अपने दे किल्ला गिरा, लगा 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 दे झटका लगा, गिरा 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 दे।
आज दूसरा दिन है, दूसरा मुकाबला है, सीजन 2 है, डबल धमाल है, ये तो आपको पता ही है। लेकिन कल किसने देखा? जिसने नहीं देखा उन्हें मैं बता दूं कि कल हरियाणवी हंटर्स ने बाजी मारी और लखनऊ लायंस ने बाजी मारी, और उन्होंने ये दिखा दिया कि क्यों ये दोनों टीम्स पिछले साल की फाइनलिस्ट थी। आज 3 मुकाबले होने वाले हैं, लेकिन जो पहला मुकाबला है वो है दिल्ली और चेन्नई के बीच में। दिल्ली की जो टीम है उनका थोड़ा बदला अंदाज है, चेंजेस किए हैं उन्होंने, नए प्लेयर्स लेकर आए हैं, तो काफ़ी डायनामिक दिखाई दे रही है ये टीम। और उनके सामने होगी चेन्नई स्मैशर्स, जो कि न्यू एडिशन है इस सीजन 2 में। तो आपको बता दें वो पूरे तैयार हैं, जितना मैंने उनसे बात की है सामने वाली टीम को स्मैश करने के लिए। आप तैयार हैं? तो चलिए हम दिखाने वाले हैं आपको ढेर सारा एक्शन, लेकिन पहले चलते हैं कमेंट्री बॉक्स।
All the cricket lovers and entertainment seekers, what a great start to Hannah Entertainers Cricket League. We are all set here with 3 another matches. We can see today we are starting with first match. Chennai is going up against Delhi, and that's the big match. We all are really waiting for the second match, Bangalore going up against Kolkata, and the much awaited contest where we all are focusing on, because the defending champions, after winning their first contest, they're going up against Mumbai Disruptors, and it's looking a great day ahead. My name is Prasad, and a great welcome to all of you. Guys, what a wonderful day. We have witnessed great action of cricket, and as I said it yesterday, this is not just cricket. This is the place where India's most loved sport, cricket, meets India's most loved entertainers. And talking about entertainment and cricket, I have the great company. Let me take this opportunity to introduce to you the man who has spun the webs around the best in the business, 2-time Cricket World Cup champion. Whenever he speaks, everyone listens carefully, ever energetic, ever smiling. My friend, Brad Hawk, welcome. Good to have you here.
Yeah, thanks very much, Prasad. And day one was sensational. It was awesome. Plenty of entertainment, some good batting, but also some good bowling as well. So we'll talk about that as the show goes on. We've got Kut or Keshev, who was brilliant with both bat and ball yesterday. 66 off about 18 deliveries, and then only went for 7 and over. That was sensational. I think Deepak as well. There was a Deepak in that first game that went for 5 runs and over. Then the second game, Akash, another 100. He was 5 short of his best from last year, and he should have got it out the end there, but he just dropped short.
And all the insights I want to know, because that's what we discuss in. This is our cricket den. We can discuss anything. All the pre-match hype, all the mid-inning drama, and the post-match analysis. Talking about analysis, let me introduce my friend here. We call him the encyclopedia of ECL. Introducing my very own friend, and today he is playing the expert, निशाद पाइवद्य. स्वागत है भाई आपका भी.
थैंक यू सो मच. और यहाँ रहकर बड़ा ही एक्साइटमेंट तो होता ही है. वी आर ऑल एक्साइटेड. ऑफ कोर्स ब्रैड इज हियर एंड आई थिंक the kind of experience that he had yesterday, it was really fantastic. It was a great experience for all of us having him here. He's also had a look at this tournament and what it promises to have, and I think today it's even more exciting because we're going to see Chennai Smashers और साथ ही साथ कोलकाता सुपरस्टार्स भी डेब्यू कर रहे हैं. So ये जो दो डेब्यूटेंट्स हैं, I want to see them.
Definitely. We want to see all the matches, all the debutants, but very, very important, Nishad and Brad. Today's lineup is really great, but we can't go ahead talking about yesterday's inaugural contest where the defending champions came out victorious, and they've shown us why they're called champions.
Oh, definitely. From ball one, they were right on the money. But one thing I noticed about yesterday, the Hunters were sensational early on, and Lucknow were brilliant as well. So I want to bring up a big point here. Both of them were prepared before the game. Both teams were hitting balls out of the park. They were bowling. They warmed up. They were prepared. The other two teams that played yesterday, they were sitting on the bench. They rocked up late, and they didn't get any preparation before the game, and it showed from ball one.
And when you talk about preparation, when you talk about winning tournaments, who better than this man? 2 World Cups. I think a couple of big bashes as well for the Perth Scorchers.
Oh, we won't go into the past career, but anyway, it's...
but you know how important preparation is, and that's exactly what you pointed out.
I think that the main thing with life, anything you do, is yes, it's preparation, but it's also bettering yourself each game. So those particular tournaments that you're talking about where we had a little bit of success for Australia in the Perth Scorchers, yes, we were looking to win, but we were looking to play the best we possibly could play each day. And if someone beat us on the day, we weren't too worried about it. We'll just look at it and go, right, they've challenged us, they've found a few holes, how can we improve next game so that doesn't happen again? And this is how these tournaments operate right now. Short, sharp, you prepare well. You get beaten like Mumbai yesterday, right? How are you going to turn it around very quickly and move forward?
Alright, talking about yesterday's match, you talked about Kut a lot during the commentary. The way he played, Keshav really put on some game with ball, bat and on field as well. Incredible catches.
Yeah, oh, incredible catches. I really like the way that he batted. He was able to score on both sides of the ground, but I'm also very impressed with the way that he bowled as well. Some good catches there. But his bowling, he would follow the batsman going outside off stump, but if the batsman kept going outside off stump, he would attack the stumps out some stage. So he was very unpredictable with the ball, and that's why he went out 7 runs and over. But the 66, the way that he batted was superb.
Absolutely. Just look at the way he just waits onto those deliveries and then latches onto them, puts them across the park. I'll tell you an interesting story. So last year when I used to go and talk to him after matches, and he used to tell me, after he failed in a game, he would tell me, you know what, next game I'm going to perform. And that's the kind of confidence that you need in a player who's ready to bounce. And as you said, get better in the next game, get better the next day. He failed in one game and he's telling me, you know, I'm going to bounce back in the next one.
And that's a perfect point for all youngsters out there, whatever you do, the best in the business. If they have a little failure, they play and miss, or they get out for a duck, they don't think about that negative for too long. It's short, sharp, right. I'm better than that. Next time I'm going to play the ball like this or bowl the ball that I actually want, because you can't be perfect every time you go out there. There's no such thing as perfection. You just play the best you can and just keep that positive mind, and when something's negative in that mind, you turn it around very quickly.
Well, talking about perfection, Brad, how can we miss on the second match where Akash just brought a wonderful storm here that we have seen. 154 runs in the first inning. He completely disrupted the Mumbai's game.
Oh, look, I was disappointed with the innings actually because I thought he should have made another 20 the way that he was going. No, but it was just unbelievable. But Mumbai's bowling was terrible. When I say terrible, they didn't have a plan. They dropped him once as well. I think he was before 100 out that stage. But just the way that he was hitting over the top on the leg side, but it just wasn't over the leg side, it was over the offside. And there was 2 shots out the back end of the game of his innings where he hit it over mid-off, and then the next one went over cover. They were the 2 best shots that I've seen of this tournament. It was brilliant, and hopefully those shots do come up if they keep the replays going. But we're going to cut short because that's where he got his 100. But the 2 shots were in the next 55 runs that he played, and it was just sensational. And he kept a calm head.
Exactly, that calmness was needed. 232 बोर्ड पे लगाने के लिए निशाद इन्होंने जो मेहनत की, सामने वाली टीम वहीं पे ढेर हो चुकी थी पूरी तरीके से क्योंकि फिर क्या होता है, एक तो आपका मनोबल चला जाता है। और मैं आपको एक छोटी सी कहानी भी बताता हूँ। मुझे याद है मैं एक आईपीएल टीम का हिस्सा था, गुजरात लायंस। तभी हमारे सामने एबी डिविलियर्स और विराट कोहली ने दोनों ने शतक मारे थे। दे स्कोर्ड 248 against us, Gujarat Lions. And I just looked at the team and we could see how everybody was drained. Because AB de Villiers was scooping it left, right and center. Virat Kohli holding his position, hitting it all over down the ground. It demoralizes you. Akash ने कल वही किया, demoralize कर दिया. And Brad, do you know what Akash means, the word Akash?
I do, but I've forgotten it.
It means sky.
Sky.
So that's where he's going for. Always. That's what he's aiming for. But well, Nishad, the way he was hitting, he was no lesser than the sky. But we are really excited about today's contest as well, because 2 of the best teams will be facing each other in the first contest. It's Dynamic Delhi going up against the first-time debutant Chennai Smashers. We're taking a short break, and after that, we'll be coming back with the toss.
जब हाना ऐप पर खेलना होगा आसान तो सब हाँ और ना ही करेंगे। आप भी खेलो हाना ऐप पर।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या वित्तीय जोखिम संभव है, जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
तेरी सारी तैयारी हो गई तो इतना चिल कैसे है?
ऐसे भाई, ये देखो
भाई ये विजन 11 ही क्यों?
क्योंकि भाई ये है इंडिया का फास्टेस्ट ग्रोइंग फैंटेसी प्लेटफॉर्म जहाँ पे एंट्री फीस सबसे कम है।
अच्छा, तो ये है तेरी मैच से पहले मैच की तैयारी।
समझदार है भाई, तो समझ गया। सो गाइस, डाउनलोड करो विजन 11 एंड मेक योर टीम नाउ।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या वित्तीय जोखिम संभव है, जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
जब हाना ऐप पर खेलना होगा आसान तो सब हाँ और ना ही करेंगे। आप भी खेलो हाना ऐप पर।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या वित्तीय जोखिम संभव है, जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
द पिकल फैक्ट्री।
कैमरा इधर है चंदू।
ओह सॉरी।
जिसने भी रेसिपी कॉपी कर ली, आने वाले जर्मनी के सारे ऑर्डर्स उसी के।
अचार खा के जीतने वाले को ना एक छोड़ो, लाइन बनी नहीं रही है ऐसे भी।
द पिकल फैक्ट्री।
All right, welcome back. We are excited. The players are getting ready. And talking about the first season, it was crazy. Everyone was talking about it. Was the talk of the town. And everyone was texting us, asking, when is the second season coming? When is the second season coming? And we are all here. But during the first season, we have seen a wonderful century by Nitin Chandila. We'll be seeing him again. What's your view? Because you have seen him before playing.
Nitin Chandila scored 100 for Dynamic Delhi in the first game that they played last year. And it was, in fact, a very good innings. But thereafter, just look at it. He didn't get a lot of runs. 119 in the first game, just 20 runs after that. Because what the team started doing was bowling outside the off stump to him. And he started top edging it. So somewhere Nitin Chandila has got to work on that. But the good part for him, at least something that will boost his confidence, is the fact that he was the only player retained by Dynamic Delhi heading into the auction. And apart from Sonu Sharma, that is, Sonu Sharma was anyway a part of Dynamic Delhi, but then he was retained as a player later.
Yeah, I'm just looking at that. Sorry. I'm just looking at that because he struggled on the offside and looking at his big muscles there. He's all got biceps, he's got no triceps, so he should be working on his triceps as well. And that will even it up so he can get it over that offside.
All right, so Nitin is already with us. Shefali is going to have a quick talk with us. So let's go to Shefali. Let's have a quick talk with Nitin.
ये जो ECL है ना, बड़ा ही कमाल का टूर्नामेंट है. कल के दिन के बारे में अगर हम बात करें तो हरियाणवी हंटर्स ने बाजी मारी थी, जैसे कि मैंने आपको बताया. और हम ये भी आपको बता दें कि एक कोइंसिडेंस हुआ था कल के मैच में. वो क्या था? सुनील तनेजा मेरे साथ हैं, वो बताएंगे आपको.
वो कोइंसिडेंस भी शेफाली मुझे इसलिए याद आया क्योंकि दोनों टाइम बाय चांस मैं कमेंट्री बॉक्स में था. पहले मैच की दोनों टीम्स के कैप्टन एल्विश यादव और हमारे जैन सैफी, वो कौन सा हेल की बात कर रहे थे?
राउंड टू
हेल. दोनों कैप्टन कल डक पे आउट हुए और दोनों कैप्टन गोल्डन डक पे आउट हुए. मतलब जस्ट बाय चांस की बात है, लेकिन ऐसा हुआ है.
और एक और कोइंसिडेंस ने ये वो डेजा वो हो गया है. वो ये था कि पिछले साल के जो दो फाइनलिस्ट थे, उन दोनों टीम्स ने ही बाजी मारी कल के मुकाबले में. राइट. और जो हमने आकाश की पारी देखी, वो बिल्कुल आकाश को छूते हुए उन्होंने 24 या पता नहीं 27 छक्के मारे, 155 रन्स. और ये तो कभी कभी टोटल होता है T10 में सारी टीम्स का, कभी कभी वो भी नहीं बन पाता.
वही तो बता रहा हूँ शेफाली. कल हम लोग कमेंट्री बॉक्स में ये बात कर रहे थे कि आपको विरोधी टीम से नहीं जीतना, आपको सिर्फ आकाश से भी अगर जीत जाए तो भी बहुत बड़ी गनीमत है, क्योंकि वहां तक पहुंचने के भी लाले पड़ गए थे. आमतौर पे हाना ECL में ऐसा होता नहीं है कि एक टीम ने बैटिंग करके गई है और वो एकदम विनर के जैसे बिहेव करने लगे. वन ऑफ मैच था जो एक साइडेड हो गया. बट आकाश नाम खास है. हमारे जो लीग कमिश्नर है उनका नाम भी आकाश है.
आकाश
तो
चोपड़ा.
उनके नाम की लाज तो रखनी थी. आज सुबह मेरी चोपड़ा साहब से बात हो रही थी किसी और एक लीग को लेके, तो आकाश ने उस चीज और प्लस आकाश ने बताया है कि
कितनी लीग्स करोगे आप यार? हर जगह आप दिखाई दे रहे हो.
बहुत सारी लीग्स नहीं की हैं. प्लीज लीग कमिश्नर सारे के सारे नोट करें. जहां मैं नहीं गया हूं, बट जहां भी जाएंगे दोनों कॉम्बो में जाएंगे. बट व्हाट अ ग्रेट फर्स्ट डे हाना ECL सीजन 2 का. आकाश के साथ साथ अगेन हम सबकी फेवरेट कुटकुट. मतलब क्या कोई ऐसी चीज है जो केशव एक कुटकुट नहीं कर सकते?
बल्लेबाजी तो कमाल किया. आई थिंक 66 रन उन्होंने मारे थे और 3 कैच पकड़े, एक रन आउट कर दिया. फील्डिंग भी कमाल की.
और रन आउट मुझे अभी तक याद है, वो वहां लॉन्ग ऑन से उन्होंने बॉल पकड़ी है, अंडर आर्म थ्रो, जहां से शायद आधा स्टंप दिख रहा था उनको. मतलब युवराज सिंह, मोहम्मद कैफ, सुरेश रैना, सब के सब वो रिप्ले देख के दे विल फील प्राउड कि भाई चाहे T10 फॉर्मेट है, चाहे इंडोर में है, लेकिन हमारी लेगेसी को यहाँ एंटरटेनर्स टर्न्ड क्रिकेटर भी जारी रखे हुए हैं. और उसके बाद 3 में से इनफैक्ट जो पहला कैच था वो कैच भी एक्चुअली में वर्ल्ड क्लास था.
प्रोफेशनली नहीं खेले हैं, लेकिन तब भी हम एंटरटेन हो रहे हैं क्योंकि हमें वो बड़े बड़े शॉट्स दिखाई दे रहे हैं और इस तरीके के रन आउट्स दिखाई दे रहे हैं.
डजंट मैटर आप प्रोफेशनली खेले हैं कि नहीं खेले. आपने जितने भी हमारे एंटरटेनर्स हैं, इन्फ्लुएंसर हैं, अपने फैंस के दिल पहले ही जीत चुके हैं. और क्रिकेट ऐसा स्पोर्ट है शेफाली, थोड़ा ज्यादा हम सबने खेला हुआ है. तो हाथ में बल्ला अगर हम दोनों के हाथ में भी हो, बॉल हमारे हाथ में भी हो, तो मतलब एक ओवर खेल के 2-3 सिक्स तो हम भी लगा लेंगे. 2-3 विकेट तो शेफाली भी ले लेगी. इट वाज अ ग्रेट.
मैं तो खेलती हूँ, मैं अपने कजिन्स के साथ खेलती हूँ. मेरा भाई
गली क्रिकेट 1 एंड आउट होता है उसमें.
हाँ, 1 बिल्कुल करते हैं हम ये सब. और खेलती हूँ मैंने बहुत चौके छक्के भी मारे हैं. हाँ, ये देखो टीम्स आ गई हैं, प्रैक्टिस कर रही हैं. आई कैन सी द कैप्टन्स आल्सो हियर. और कुछ देर बाद टॉस करेंगे हम आपके साथ, लेकिन फिलहाल चलते हैं स्टूडियो में प्रकाश के पास, प्रसाद के पास.
All right. Whenever we see the pictures of the ground, I just want to see the match. I just want to see the contest. Well, today's first match, if you see, it's dynamic Delhi going up against Chennai Smashers. Both the places are very well known for their food. So I just want to quickly ask you, you have been in India. What's your favorite food? Do you love food in Delhi or in Chennai?
I love food all around. Actually, what I do love doing is trying to taste the home dishes from each state. Absolutely love it. When I was in Kolkata, we were very fortunate to be able to go out to some homes, some local homes there, and they'd dish up some local vegetarian curries. Absolutely beautiful. Just the spices, the chili in there, and I don't really like too much hot food. I sweat, but I go through it. I don't like the aftertaste as such. When I say aftertaste, you know how it just sticks on your lips for a long time? It really hurts me, so it takes a while to recover there. But I will say, when I first came here in 1996, we landed in Delhi and then we had a 7-hour train ride out to Patiala. And I remember we were playing this warm-up game and I've gone into the dish and there was this lamb curry there, got the rice, got the curry on, and beautiful. The slow cooked meat here on the bone was beautiful, but I took the first chunk, no bone. Second chunk, no bone. Third chunk, no bone. I thought, right, this is great. I found a curry with no bone. The next chunk of meat, bone, and I broke the tooth in the back. So I've lost a tooth there from Patiala.
Well, talking about bones, we have seen a wonderful guy last season, Mudassir. कल भी हमने उनको देखा निशात खेलते हुए. कल रन्स नहीं आए, लेकिन पिछला सीजन काफ़ी बढ़िया था. उनको अगर कमबैक करना है आपकी टीम के लिए, क्योंकि आज भी खेल रहे हैं, तो उनके इरादे क्या होंगे? हाउ ही विल कम बैक?
वेरी स्मार्ट क्रिकेटर, क्योंकि उन्होंने एज ग्रुप क्रिकेट तो खेली हुई है और पिछले साल भी बड़े ही इंपॉर्टेंट खिलाड़ी थे मुंबई डिसरप्टर्स के लिए, और गेंदबाजी तो अच्छी कर ही लेते हैं, मगर कल देखिए anyone who was bowling was getting hit. So there was actually he got 3 wickets, yes, I think in 1 over, but other than that it was definitely a difficult day. But अगर यहाँ पर मुंबई डिसरप्टर्स को एक छलांग लगानी है फिर से पॉइंट्स टेबल में, he's the key man. He's the one, because he's the one not only with the cricketing ability but with the cricketing mindset as well.
But talking about Mumbai Disruptors, you have seen the entire game. You were there in the commentary box as well. What do you think went wrong? I know Akash inning in the first, but when they came out to bat, they lost the first wicket. The captain goes on a duck, and nothing really great news coming in for them after that.
No, not really, but Samart, he couldn't get it off the square and just batted for a long period of time. And at one stage he was timing the ball, but he was hitting the fielders. He wasn't able to get that elevation that you need in this T10 competition. But out the back end, he started to fire. He started to find that timing and started to hit the stands and hit those sixes. So for me, I'm looking at Mumbai. They had a terrible performance yesterday, but they've still got a quality team there, and I think they can turn it around very quickly. So don't write them off. And if you look at some of the best teams around the world, they have slow starts to tournaments, and then when you get that momentum, all of a sudden you can't stop them. So for me, I'm not going to write Mumbai off, but Lucknow, they were sensational.
I'd say that's the habit of any Mumbai team, to get a slow start and then get accelerated later on towards the tournament. All right, we are taking a short break and the live cricket action coming on your TV screens.
जब हाना ऐप पर खेलना होगा आसान तो सब हाँ और ना ही करेंगे. आप भी खेलो हाना ऐप पर.
इस खेल में आदत लगना या वित्तीय जोखिम संभव है. जिम्मेदारी से खेलें.
तेरी सारी तैयारी हो गई तो इतना चिल कैसे है? ऐसे भाई, ये देखो
भाई, ये विजन 11 ही क्यों?
क्योंकि भाई ये है इंडिया का फास्टेस्ट ग्रोइंग फैंटेसी प्लेटफॉर्म, जहाँ पे एंट्री फीस सबसे कम है.
अच्छा, तो ये है तेरी मैच से पहले मैच की तैयारी.
समझदार है भाई, तू तो समझ गया. So guys, डाउनलोड करो विजन 11 and make your team now.
इस खेल में आदत लगना या वित्तीय जोखिम संभव है. जिम्मेदारी से खेलें.
जब हाना ऐप पर खेलना होगा आसान तो सब हाँ और ना ही करेंगे। आप भी खेलो हाना ऐप पर।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या वित्तीय जोखिम संभव है, जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
द पिकल फैक्ट्री।
कैमरा इधर है चंदू।
सॉरी।
जिसने भी रेसिपी कॉपी कर ली, आने वाले जर्मनी के सारे ऑर्डर्स उसी के।
अचार खा के जीतने वाले को ना, ये छोड़ो, लाइन बनी नहीं रही है ऐसे भी।
द पिकल फैक्ट्री।
ये 2.5 किलो का हाथ जब किस पे पड़ता है ना तो इंसान उठता ही नहीं, उठ जाता है। आपको याद है लास्ट ईयर ये नितिन चंदेला मेरे साथ है। वैसे तो आज अपने ये डोले शोले नहीं दिखा रहे हैं, इन्होंने पूरी बाजू पहनी हुई है। क्यों, मैंने आपको इंजरी हुई है शायद?
अभी इंजरी हुई है, 3 महीने पहले ट्राइसेप का 3 टेंडन हो तो तीनों टूट गए थे, तो उसके अभी ऑपरेशन कराया। तो अभी सीधा मैं फील्ड में हूँ, जिम भी नहीं गया अभी तक।
ये पैशन दिखाता है आपका, क्रिकेट के लिए प्यार दिखाता है।
जी जी, तो
और जी बोलिए।
तो उसी के लिए मतलब जैसे टीम से बात हुई तो मेरा पहले यही था कि मैं खेलूंगा नहीं खेलूंगा, बिकॉज हाथ की जो मूवमेंट थी वो पूरी नहीं हो पा रही थी। तो वो धीरे धीरे 3 महीने लगे रिकवर होने में, तो पूरी है।
आई होप कि आप अब प्रॉपर्ली फाइन है या थोड़ा सा और रेस्ट लेंगे तो आपकी इंजरी प्रॉपर ठीक हो जाएगी।
अभी रेस्ट है 15-20 दिन का, और जिम से, बाकी एक्टिविटी से तो नहीं है।
ओके, जिम से। लेकिन यहाँ तो आप फुल ऑन जिम दिखाने वाले हैं लोगों को। बट आई होप यू गेट वेल सून। जी नितिन, पिछले साल के आप हाईएस्ट रन गेटर थे, वन ऑफ द हाईएस्ट रन। राहुल भी थे, लेकिन अब शायद वो आपकी टीम में नहीं है। राइट, तो अब दिल्ली के अगर देखा जाए तो पिछले साल से आप हाईएस्ट रन गेटर हैं। बहुत उम्मीदें हैं आपसे, राइट? आपके कैप्टन सोनू आपको क्या बता रहे थे?
सर ने यही बताया कि इस बार सुनी आवाज दिल्ली की तरफ पूरी आई।
दिल्ली, ये दिल से दिल्ली के हैं, दिल से दिल्ली। राइट,
इस बार जो टीम का माहौल है वो पिछली बार से काफ़ी ज़्यादा चेंज है, और पिछले बार शायद यूनिटी नहीं थी टीम में, सब एक दूसरे की पीठ पीछे लगे हुए थे। बट इस बार बहुत ही अच्छा माहौल है, और सब ने एक दूसरे को यही बोला है कि हम 18-20 प्लेयर हैं, सबको चांस मिलेगा, और जिनको आज चांस मिलेगा नहीं मिलेगा, मेन है कि पिछली बार से अच्छा खेलना है और इस बार जीतने के लिए खेलना है।
तो पिछली बार से अच्छा खेलने के लिए क्या स्ट्रैटेजी बनाई है आपकी टीम ने? क्योंकि पिछली बार ही बॉटम्स में थी दिल्ली।
स्ट्रैटेजी मैम यही है कि अपना 100% देना है सबको, और जो भी जिसका बेस्ट हो वो अपना निकाल के देना है टीम को। बस यही अपना अच्छा करना है, बस हार जीत बाद की।
आई विश यू ऑल द वेरी बेस्ट। हम दिल्ली वाले हैं, दिल्ली वालों को प्राउड फील कराओ।
बिल्कुल, इस बार अच्छा प्राउड फील होगा सबको। लास्ट सबको डिसअपॉइंट किया था, बट इस बार ऐसा नहीं करेंगे।
जी, हम भी कहना चाहते हैं कि दिल्ली अब दूर नहीं है।
दूर नहीं, दिल्ली वो वाली दिल्ली नहीं है,
वो वाली दिल्ली नहीं है,
अब चेंज हो चुकी है।
चलिए ठीक है नितिन, ऑल द वेरी बेस्ट फॉर द गेम एंड वील गो बैक टू द कॉम्स नाउ।
All right, looking at Nitin Chandela, the great energy that we have seen. Well, look at the team. Sonu Sharma, the captain himself, playing for the first time this season. निशाद, देखा जाए पूरी टीम इकट्ठा लग रही है, पूरी टीम में बैलेंस अच्छा लग रहा है इस साल भी।
बैलेंस अच्छा लग रहा है, और आपको वहाँ अरशद भी दिखाई देंगे जो लंबे बाल वाले, पिछले साल उन्होंने रन भी बनाए थे। नितिन चंडीला से भी काफ़ी उम्मीदें हैं। इस बार मुझे डायनामिक दिल्ली की और बैलेंस नज़र आ रही है। इनफैक्ट व्हेन we were at the auction and I saw them picking their team, they seemed to be very sorted with the kind of picks that they were going for. So the first season was always a lot about learning, just getting to know what to do, what not to do. The second season, everybody's got a chance to come back a lot better with that knowledge of the first season.
A quick question to Brad. Brad, whenever you're going for your first game in the tournament, how you should approach it?
Just don't try too hard. Just try and get a little bit of game time. So some of the best batters as well, when you're getting into that tournament, take a few more balls than normal just to get used to the wicket, get used to the conditions. So if you're playing a T20 game, sometimes you might take 5 balls to really take that risk. But when you're playing that first game of the tournament, and especially if you're in a new country and on a new wicket, take an extra 10 or extra 10 balls just to get used to the conditions. And then if you make a good score in that first game, all of a sudden it sets your season up. And it's the same with bowling as well. Don't try too much too early. If you're a spinner coming to India, you think that you've got to win the game for the team, you've got to bowl all your varieties. It's not like that. You just keep it nice and simple, get used to the conditions. You might have to change your length by a foot slightly from one pitch to another. Once you get used to it, then you nail it.
All right, the great insight is not stopping because we have the great Brad in the studio. But let's go to the stadium. Shefali is there with a player.
तो सोनू शर्मा मेरे साथ हैं, द कैप्टन ऑफ डायनामिक दिल्ली, और मैं बात कर रही थी सुनील तनीजा से, हम यही डिस्कशन कर रहे थे दैट जो दिल्ली है ना इस बारी अलग ही अंदाज में उतरने वाली है, डायनामिक दिखाई दे रही है। दिग्विजय को आप लेकर आए हैं, काफ़ी सारे न्यू एडिशंस हुए हैं, थोड़ा सा बताइए अपनी टीम के बारे में।
दिल्ली पूरी तरह से ही नहीं है, मुझको और नितिन को छोड़कर सारे के सारे प्लेयर नए हैं। दिग्विजय का भी जस्ट रिसेंटली एंट्री हुआ है, उसके आने से बहुत जोश और जुनून है पूरी टीम के अंदर, और मुझे लग रहा है कि इस बार जो एक्साइटमेंट लड़कों में दिख रहा है, मतलब वो फील्ड में भी आपको दिखाई देगा, नजर आएगा। ये तख्ता पलट होने वाला है इस बार। तख्ता पलट होने वाला है। क्या स्ट्रैटेजी बनाई है ये करने के लिए? तो स्ट्रैटेजी तो बताई थोड़ी जाती है
लेकिन आप चेंजेस जो आपने किए हैं उस पर आप बता सकते हो व्यूअर्स को, क्योंकि वो ज़रूर जानना चाहेंगे कि किस चीज़ को दिमाग में रखते हुए दिमाग में रखकर किया है, बाकी की टीम्स को देखकर किए हैं?
नहीं, हम लोगों का मेन कंसर्न ये था कि हमारे पास जितने भी लड़के हम लोगों ने ऑप्ट किए ऑप्शन के अंदर, उनकी स्ट्रेंथ क्या है, उनकी वीकनेस क्या है, उनके हिसाब से उनको रोल दिया गया है, और प्रयास कर रहे हैं कि वो अपना रोल निभाएं पूरे अच्छे से, जैसा पिछले कुछ दिनों से प्रैक्टिस कर रहे हैं। अगर वैसा रोल निभा पाए तो मुझे 100% विश्वास है कि बहुत बड़ा उलटफेर होगा।
चेन्नई की टीम आपने देखी होगी, चेन्नई स्मैशर्स, वो भी स्मैश करने के लिए एकदम तैयार हैं। तो उस टीम में आपको ऐसा क्या लगता है, कौन सा वो प्लेयर हो सकता है जो आज आउट परफॉर्म करे, या फिर दिल्ली की नाक में जो दम कर सकता है उसको हैंडल करना डिफिकल्ट होगा?
वी हैव वेरी वेरी ग्रेट बॉलिंग अटैक, और मुझे 1% भी ऐसा कोई चांस नजर नहीं आता।
वाह, ये तो खुद के लिए आपकी मोटिवेशन है ही, और अपनी टीम को आप कैसे मोटिवेट कर रहे हो ये भी बता दो, क्योंकि आप इतना अच्छा मोटिवेट करते हैं पूरी दुनिया को।
मैंने अपनी टीम को एक ही बात बोला, यार बिंदास खेलो और खुश रहो, खुश रहेंगे, बिंदास खेलेंगे। पूरी रास्ते में सब लोग गाना सुनते हैं, वहाँ मस्त। और
कौन सा गाना था?
यार वो पंजाबी गाना था, मुझे तो बोल याद नहीं है। अच्छा। लेकिन हमारी टीम के एक बहुत शानदार सितारे हैं एंडी कुंडू, उनके हरियाणी बड़े अच्छे सुंदर उनके गाने हैं, तो वही गाने गुनगुनाते हुए मस्ती करते हुए।
चलिए उनसे बात करूंगी, उनसे पूछ लूंगी, उनसे गुनगुनवा लेंगे।
पक्का।
थैंक यू सो मच बात करने के लिए, ऑल द वेरी बेस्ट फॉर द गेम। एंड अब वक्त हो गया एक छोटे से ब्रेक का। ब्रेक के बाद आपको हम मिलेंगे डे 2 के मैच नंबर।
जब हाना ऐप पर खेलना होगा आसान तो सब हाँ और ना ही करेंगे। आप भी खेलो हाना ऐप पर।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या वित्तीय जोखिम संभव है, जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
तेरी सारी तैयारी हो गई तो इतना चिल कैसे है? ऐसे भाई, ये देखो
भाई, ये विजन 11 ही क्यों?
क्योंकि भाई ये है इंडिया का फास्टेस्ट ग्रोइंग फैंटेसी प्लेटफॉर्म, जहाँ पे एंट्री फीस सबसे कम है।
अच्छा, तो ये है तेरी मैच से पहले मैच की तैयारी।
समझदार है भाई, तो समझ गया। So guys, डाउनलोड करो विजन 11 एंड मेक योर टीम नाउ।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या वित्तीय जोखिम संभव है, जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
जब हाना ऐप पर खेलना होगा आसान तो सब हाँ और ना ही करेंगे। आप भी खेलो हाना ऐप पर।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या वित्तीय जोखिम संभव है, जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
द पिकल फैक्ट्री।
कैमरा इधर है चंदू।
सॉरी।
जिसने भी रेसिपी कॉपी कर ली, आने वाले जर्मनी के सारे ऑर्डर्स उसी के।
अचार खा के जीतने वाले को ना, ये छोड़ो, लाइन बनी नहीं रही है ऐसे भी।
द पिकल फैक्ट्री।
Hannah, Entertainers Cricket League Season 2 powered to you by Waves. Well, looking at everything that is happening on the pitch right now, we want to go to this ground and see what's the live action. Shefali is there with us. Let's have a quick chat with another great player from Dynamic Delhi.
ये विजुअल्स आप देख रहे थे सोनू शर्मा कैप्टन डायनामिक दिल्ली के, वो बल्लेबाजी करने के लिए प्रेप कर रहे हैं वहाँ पर, और हम एक और खिलाड़ी को लेकर आए हैं जो कॉमेडी कंटेंट क्रिएटर हैं, कॉमेडी स्केचेस बनाते हैं, मोहम्मद आसिफ। वेलकम मोहम्मद। व्यूअर्स को बताओ कि इस सीज़न में, क्योंकि ये एंटरटेनर्स क्रिकेट लीग का सीज़न 2 है, आप कैसे योगदान अपना देंगे, क्योंकि आप काफ़ी कॉमेडी करते हैं।
कॉमेडी तो अब अलग रखेंगे थोड़ी देर के लिए, अभी सीरियस है, और सीरियस है मैम जीत को लेकर हम। तो जैसा आपको भी पता है और सब लोगों को पता है, पिछले सीजन में दिल्ली को लेकर काफ़ी लोग बहुत हल्के में ले रहे थे, इस बार भी बहुत हल्के में ले रहे हैं। तो वो हल्के में लेना हमारे लिए बहुत प्लस पॉइंट है, क्योंकि जिन लोगों के लिए, जो लोग आउट ऑफ सिलेबस होते हैं ना, उनको शेयर और मात उधर से ही मिलती है।
ओह गॉड, तो आउट ऑफ सिलेबस क्वेश्चन आने वाला है इस बारी बाकी टीम्स के लिए। अच्छा, आपने कल 4 टीम्स जिन्होंने मैच खेला वो आपने देखा होगा, आपको उनमें से स्ट्रॉन्गेस्ट कौन सी टीम्स लगी?
चारों टीम बहुत स्ट्रांग है, बट देखिए जब 2 टीम खेलेंगी कोई एक जीतेगी, है ना। तो स्ट्रांग तो चारों टीम है, और हम किसी को भी हल्के में नहीं लेते। और अब देखते हैं, अभी हमारा पहला मैच है चेन्नई के साथ। चेन्नई भी अच्छी टीम है, और बाकी जो कल 4 टीम खेली है उनके साथ भी हमारा मैच होने वाला है।
जी, चेन्नई अच्छी टीम है आपने कहा। चेन्नई की टीम के कैप्टन को आपने अच्छी तरीके से उनके पिछले साल की परफॉर्मेंस रीड की होगी। इनफैक्ट उनके बाकी के जो प्लेयर्स हैं, टीम नहीं है लेकिन कुछ प्लेयर्स ऐसे हैं जो पिछले साल खेले थे और विनिंग टीम में थे, हरियाणवी हंटर्स में थे। तो कैसे रीड किया है आपने उनकी परफॉर्मेंस, और उनके लिए क्या तैयारी है?
तैयारी हमारी मैम सिर्फ जीत की है, बाकी फिर कोई हो क्या ही फर्क पड़ता है। और पिछले सीजन में हमने
कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता।
नहीं, कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता। देखिए ग्राउंड सबके लिए वही है, बॉल सबके लिए वही है, और कॉन्फिडेंस होना चाहिए जीत का। तो इंशाल्लाह पूरी टीम में कॉन्फिडेंस है दिल्ली की, आप देख ही सकते हैं। अभी भी जिस टीम से मैच है वो दिख ही नहीं रही ग्राउंड में, और देखिए हमारे शेर कैसे लगे हुए हैं। तो ये जज्बा है और वो दिखना चाहिए, वो दिख भी रहा है।
जी, थैंक यू हमसे बात करने के लिए। और आपने जो ये अपडेट दिया है, मैं व्यूअर्स को भी बता दूं कि सामने वाली जो टीम है चेन्नई स्मैशर्स, उनकी एक मीटिंग चल रही है, तो कुछ ही देर में हम उनके भी प्लेयर से बात करेंगे। लेकिन फिलहाल हम चलते हैं कमेंट्री बॉक्स।
ओके, थैंक यू।
ऑलराइट, मोहम्मद आसिफ, इनको देख के मुझे मेरे बचपन के सबसे फेवरेट क्रिकेटर जिनकी याद आई, और जिनका नाम आप भी गेस कर सकते हैं। वैसे
कौन?
द ग्रेट इंजमाम उल हक. The way he used to play, whenever he was there taking his stance, it was crazy and it was difficult. Hawk, did you find him very difficult to bowl?
To Inzamam ul Haq, bowling spin to him, I was just hoping he got on that sweep shot and overbalanced. No, but he was a fantastic player. Just so relaxed as well. Didn't really take anything to heart. Just went through the motions. Didn't like running between the wickets either, did he? So no, it's great to see him having a Pakistan player as his favourite player.
Also, just talking about Chennai Smashers, now we can see them. They've come out. They apparently had a meeting for a while. Does a team meeting need to be that long? That's my question. You've been a part of few.
Well, you were talking to me in the car yesterday. Actually, no, it was around the breakfast table when we caught up again. And you were talking about Matthew Hayden. When it comes to meetings, in the Australian team, we used to have these long meetings. And we're on a tour, and Matthew Hayden's just gone after the third meeting. John Buchanan, the coach, Buck, we don't need these long meetings. You've already spoken to the bowlers. You've already spoken to the batters. We know what our game plan is. Just come in here and just a quick update of when the bus is going to leave, and then we'll go and deliver what our plans are. Simple as that. Meetings sometimes go for way too long.
Well, talking about the meetings, I just want to have a quick meeting with you. So we'll take a quick short break of 2 minutes. We'll come back and I'll finish the meeting with you by then.
जब हाना ऐप पर खेलना होगा आसान तो सब हाँ और ना ही करेंगे। आप भी खेलो हाना ऐप पर।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या वित्तीय जोखिम संभव है। जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
तेरी सारी तैयारी हो गई? तो इतना चिल कैसे है? ऐसे भाई, ये देखो
भाई, ये विजन 11 ही क्यों?
क्योंकि भाई ये है इंडिया का फास्टेस्ट ग्रोइंग फैंटेसी प्लेटफॉर्म जहाँ पे एंट्री फीस सबसे कम है।
अच्छा, तो ये है तेरी मैच से पहले मैच की तैयारी।
समझदार है भाई, तो समझ गया। So guys, डाउनलोड करो विजन 11 and make your team now.
इस खेल में आदत लगना या वित्तीय जोखिम संभव है। जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
जब हाना ऐप पर खेलना होगा आसान तो सब हाँ और ना ही करेंगे। आप भी खेलो हाना ऐप पर।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या वित्तीय जोखिम संभव है। जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
The Pickle Factory.
कैमरा इधर है चंदू।
Oh, sorry.
जिसने भी रेसिपी कॉपी कर ली, आने वाले जर्मनी के सारे ऑर्डर्स उसी के।
अचार खा के जीतने वाले को ना, एक छोड़ो, लाइन बनी नहीं रही है ऐसे भी।
The Pickle Factory.
The Hana ECL Season 2. It continues with the dynamic Delhi taking on Chennai Smashers. This game is being played at the Indira Gandhi Indoor Stadium in New Delhi. I'm really excited for this game. It's the first time that we are going to see Chennai Smashers in this tournament. And talking about the exciting action, we've got the dynamic Delhi just getting ready. We are just moments away from the toss. But with me here in the commentary box is Brad Hogg, the former Australian cricketer, two-time World Cup winner. And yes, one of the most amazing and the most funny people you'll ever meet. So I've got him here with me in the comment box.
Well, Nishad, really looking forward to this competition tonight. Continuing, we've got Chennai playing their first game of the competition. Speaking to some of the Chennai boys in or out the breakfast table today, they're really excited about playing today. They're really excited about getting into this competition and taking on one of the better teams, the Delhi Dynamics. And we're talking about Nitin in the pre-show. He made a big 100 last year, but didn't make any other impact with the bat throughout the tournament. So hopefully he can get off to a good start and find some form where he can actually hit it over the offside rather than scoring all his runs on the leg side, as you pointed out in that pre-game show.
Absolutely, and a lot of the teams figured it out, and in fact the trend has been through this tournament that most people like to go through the leg side, and maybe bowling on the off may be the way to go. But this is the innings that we will all remember. Akash going for the skies, finding it time and again. What did you make of this innings, Brad?
Well, I just loved it. Anything that was on the stump short, he was trying to go over that leg side, but anything full outside off stump, he would take generally straight down over mid-off and also try and hit straight. But that was just a sensational innings. We're not going to see the rest of the highlights because there's another 55 runs that he scored, but there were some brilliant shots to come after that as well.
And today's fixtures, it's a triple header. Dynamic Delhi taking on Chennai Smashers in a minute. And then we've got Bangalore Bashers taking on Kolkata Superstars. And finally, the game at night, Haryanvi Hunters versus Mumbai Disruptors. Trust me, Brad, when I say that that is a game to watch out for, because last year it was one of the most eagerly anticipated contests, particularly the qualifier 2. It was a rollicking game. Yesterday we saw Samart struggle, but against the Haryanvi Hunters last year, he produced an innings to remember. Now we'll be going to Sunil Taneja, who is now there with the captains for the toss.
थैंक यू गाइस. यहाँ मैदान में मेरे दोनों तरफ गोलाबारी का माहौल है. मतलब मेरे सामने दिल्ली और पीछे चेन्नई की टीम प्रैक्टिस कर रही है. दोनों तरफ से गोले चल रहे हैं. उनके बीच में से बचता हुआ मैं टॉस करवाने की कोशिश करता हूं. ऑन द एक्सट्रीम लेफ्ट इज द मैच रेफरी अजीत. उनके दाईं तरफ है सोनू, माई नेमसेक, निक नेम मम्मी ने जो रखा था, कैप्टन ऑफ दिल्ली टीम, और महेश AKA थगेश जो नई टीम चेन्नई के कैप्टन है. तो सिक्का किसके पास है? सोनू जी के पास है. सर उछालिए.
Tails.
Tails is the call.
Tails it is. We're gonna bat first.
बिल्कुल बिना सोचे थगेश ने बैटिंग करने का फैसला किया है. आमतौर पे हम देखते हैं थगेश की टीम्स चेज करना पसंद करती हैं. तो आपने क्या सोच के बैटिंग चुनी है?
आई थिंक बैटिंग लाइनअप हमारी काफ़ी स्ट्रॉन्ग है एंड हमें कॉन्फिडेंस है कि हम एक स्ट्रॉन्ग टोटल डालेंगे बोर्ड पे एंड यस दैट्स द रीज़न. और
एक नई टीम के साथ आप ECL में आए हैं. साउथ से बहुत सारा प्रेशर, बहुत सारी दुआएं भी लेकर आए हैं.
कोई प्रेशर नहीं है, सिर्फ दुआएं हैं एंड नई टीम है लेकिन कॉन्फिडेंस वही है बिकॉज सारे एक्सपीरियंस प्लेयर है. कोई ऐसा नहीं है जो खेला हुआ नहीं है, जिसने बैट नहीं पकड़ी है. सबको खेलना आता है, सब एक्सपीरियंस्ड एंड आई थिंक एक अच्छा टोटल लगाएंगे हम बोर्ड पे.
अमेजिंग. ऑल द वेरी बेस्ट.
थैंक यू सो मच. थैंक यू सो मच सर.
सोनू जी, आपने टीम को क्या मोटिवेट किया है आज?
मैंने ये बोला कि बिंदास खेलो, जाओ और तोड़ फोड़ मचा दो.
आई एम श्योर अपने आप मोटिवेशनल लेक्चर्स में आप तोड़फोड़ जैसी भाषा तो नहीं इस्तेमाल करते होंगे, लेकिन दिस इज डिफरेंट. ये एक एक्सपीरियंस कैसा रहा पिछले कुछ दिन जो आप कैंप के साथ थे?
बहुत नया एक्सपीरियंस है और सबसे अच्छी बात तो है कि सब नया टीम है हम लोगों का. सिर्फ मैं और नितिन थे पिछले सीज़न के अंदर, बाकी सारे के सारे जो 18 प्लेयर हैं वो सब नए हैं. तो एनर्जी भी बहुत अलग है और प्रैक्टिस बहुत अच्छा किया है इस बार सब लोगों ने और इसका रिजल्ट आपको नज़र आएगा.
टॉस जीतते आप क्या चूज करते हैं?
बैटिंग करते हैं ऑब्वियसली.
मतलब वो गली क्रिकेट वाले रूल है कि टॉस जीतो, बाद की बाद में देखेंगे, पहले बैटिंग करो. लेकिन अभी आपको बॉलिंग करनी पड़ रही है. बॉलिंग के साथ पूरा प्लान है. इन प्लेयर्स को आपने ज़्यादा देखा नहीं है पहले खेलते हुए?
मतलब कुछ लोगों को तो हम जानते हैं, इसमें से पर्सनली भी जानते हैं और लास्ट जो सीज़न था उसमें बहुत सारे लोग थे. हाँ, तो मालूम है स्ट्रेटेजी है सबके लिए.
सुपर, ऑल द वेरी बेस्ट सोनू।
थैंक यू सो मच।
उम्मीद करते हैं जितने अच्छा आप मोटिवेट करते हैं अपनी ऑडियंस को, उतना अपने लड़कों को भी कर पाए।
पूरी कोशिश करेंगे।
एंड आई विल गो बैक टू द कॉम बॉक्स।
So the news from the center is that the Chennai Smashers have won the toss and they've decided to bat first. And interesting to see, Brad, that they're backing their batters. And I must say that there's good reason for that, because there are a few players in this team who have seen in other tournaments, even with the hard cricket ball, they are fantastic hitters of the ball. So maybe just backing that strength of theirs.
Well, that's what you got to do. It's the first game of the tournament. Get in there, put the runs on the board and put pressure on the opposition, and that's what we saw yesterday. Lucknow put on a big score against the Mumbai Disruptors, and 232, it was hard to chase. They couldn't find the momentum, they couldn't get that aggression, and they couldn't get back into the game. So Chennai may have looked at that and thought, this is the way we're going to go. And remember, it's their first game in this tournament. They weren't here last year. So for me, I think it's a great thing. Get out there, bat, and get the runs on the board.
Yes, and we can see the huddle of the dynamic Delhi team. Their captain, I may tell you, Sonu Sharma, has got 5.2 million followers on Instagram, known for his motivational speaking. But he's not the one giving the team talk. It was the coach and the team manager.
Well, he's probably told the coach and the team manager how to motivate these teams and give them a couple of one-liners as well. And I think sometimes when you're in a team, it can be all talk. You just got to get out there and do the job, and leave those one-liners in the background, because it's all action. It's not about talk. As they're a little excited, they've got the smiles on their faces, a little bit of yah-yah. I can't remember doing any of that on any cricket field. Actually, playing lawn bowls now in Australia, and we had one team that did that, and we lost. So we stopped doing it after that.
Well, the Australian cricket team did not need to do any of that. But this is dynamic Delhi versus Chennai Smashers.
जब हाँ ना ऐप पर खेलना होगा आसान, तो सब हाँ और ना ही करेंगे। आप भी खेलो हाँ ना ऐप पर।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या वित्तीय जोखिम संभव है, जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
तेरी सारी तैयारी हो गई? तो इतना चिल कैसे है? ऐसे भाई, ये देखो
भाई, ये विजन 11 ही क्यों?
क्योंकि भाई ये है इंडिया का फास्टेस्ट ग्रोइंग फैंटेसी प्लेटफॉर्म, जहाँ पे एंट्री फीस सबसे कम है।
अच्छा, तो ये है तेरी मैच से पहले मैच की तैयारी।
समझदार है भाई, तो समझ गया। So guys, डाउनलोड करो विजन 11 एंड मेक योर टीम नाउ।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या वित्तीय जोखिम संभव है, जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
जब हाँ ना ऐप पर खेलना होगा आसान, तो सब हाँ और ना ही करेंगे। आप भी खेलो हाँ ना ऐप पर।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या वित्तीय जोखिम संभव है, जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
द पिकल फैक्ट्री।
कैमरा इधर है चंदू।
सॉरी।
जिसने भी रेसिपी कॉपी कर ली, आने वाले जर्मनी के सारे ऑर्डर्स उसी के।
अचार खा के जीतने वाले को ना, यार छोड़ो, लाइन बनी नहीं रही है ऐसे भी।
द पिकल फैक्ट्री।
Chennai Smashers taking on the dynamic Delhi here in the Hana ECL Season 2 live. It is going to be broadcast from the Indira Gandhi Indoor Stadium. As the umpires walk out, we here in the commentary box are completely ready for this contest. Welcoming Brad Hogg again. As we were discussing, Chennai batting first, backing their strengths, and we are looking forward to that.
Yes, there's a couple of good players. Looking forward to seeing Abhishek, but there's the motivational speaker leading his team out for the Delhi Dynamics, Sharma, and he looks like he's a formidable leader as well. And it's good to see one of the older players actually playing in this tournament, and one of the older players actually a massive influencer on social media. You wouldn't expect that. You'd think it's all young people.
Exactly, and that is the magic of social media, isn't it? That you never know when or where you can make an impact. And we've in fact in this country also seen some 70 or 80-year-olds making an impact by just making some traditional recipes on camera. And that's the power of social media that's really tapped into the Indian landscape.
So what's your social handle so that I can go and see those recipes?
At Nishad Bhai Vaidya, a shameless plug there. You can all follow me on at Nishad Bhai Vaidya. But here's a bit of a team talk, and we've got the two batters out there from the Chennai Smashers. Love Kataria, he's on your left. Recently had success in one of the reality shows, and he's back here. And the other guy on the other side, Rahul Bisht, or as they call him, Sunny. Well, if you're Sunny, if your name is Sunny, you have to be an opening batter and you've got to score runs. Last year, he got 80 odd in one game and 100 in another game. Brad, I'd really want to hear your views when you watch him bat, because he's got a very interesting trigger movement.
Rightio, I'm going to have a look at that. Can't wait to see it. Didn't see too much of him warming up this morning or just before this game, but it's exciting. And Delhi Dynamics are still having team talks. They had a big one just before they came out. There was a big huddle with a whole squad. And, Sonu. It's a bit like Rafael Nadal.
Yeah, well, they've got to go for the Grand Slam here then. They really have to start well. Last year, Dynamic Delhi won the first game. Everyone thought that they've got the goods, but thereafter the campaign just never took off. This time, a better balance in their side. They have got some players, even number 24 who you can see on screen, that is Arshad, a very good batter. We will have the lineups in some time on your screen, then we can go through them. But yes, I'm excited to see Sunny bat. At the same time, love Kataria as well.
Well, the batsmen are just looking at the dynamic team, the Delhi team. Which end are they going to open the bowling from? And that's what opening batters do. They're waiting for the opposition to decide who's going to bowl, what end. Normally when you're walking out, you get that little signal so that the batsmen get ready straight away and you can get the game underway. But there's a little bit of fumbling going on out there with the decision making of the Delhi Dynamics, which is not good.
I have a question for you. The opening batter's weight, maybe one of the bowlers has got his number on the batter. Maybe the opening batters wait and see who's got the new ball and maybe decide who's going to take first strike. Maybe the guy who's the bunny doesn't take the first strike.
Yeah, well, the Australians normally have an opening batting combination where they swap over each game or each innings. But sometimes the opposition team will swap and might start with a spinner, let's say. So the opening batters will decide, well, you're better against spin, so you take that particular ball. So that's probably what the two opening batters are doing at the moment. They've seized up or sized up which bowlers they are going to attack, who they feel more comfortable against. And they're just waiting for Delhi to decide who's going to take the first over. So it looks as though Delhi have decided, and it looks as though we're going to get this game underway in the next couple of seconds.
Andy Kundu is the bowler. Navdeep Kundu is his name. Real name is a singer. Made a mark with quite a few singles of his online. And Love Kataria is at the other end. He'll be taking first strike. Interestingly, Both of them were a part of the Haryanvi Hunters last year. Love Kataria didn't get to play much, but Andy Kundu had quite a contribution, particularly in the dying stages of the tournament as a bowler.
Well, this is going to be interesting. The Hunters looked as though they're probably up there as one of the better teams in the competition yesterday. They got off to a good start. And let's see what Delhi have got to offer early on.
First ball smashed down the ground towards long on. Will be a single, and Kataria is off the mark, and you can hear the roar from his dugout. He's quite a popular figure in this country. Recently had success in a television reality show, as I told you. But this is interesting, Brad. Watch out for this guy, Sunny. Just see the way he taps his bat and his trigger movement.
Well, there was a little bit of Steve Smith there early on, but I'll have to watch this again. Looks as though he's very excited. He's pretty eager to get into the bowling.
Well, he's eager, but this time he didn't get a lot of bat onto that one. Had scored 100 last year, was a part of the Punjab team, and he had also got an innings of 80 odd. Sunny is his nickname. In fact, I must also tell you that Rahul Bisht urf Sunny, he is mainly known for his cooking recipes, and that's what he does online. He makes a lot of food, presents it in a different way, and tells how you can make some of the best and tasty dishes out of anything.
Well, that's the kind of man that you need as a next door neighbour or in your house.
And if he bats like that, you need a man like that in your team. And I guess it was a catch, but he's just stepped over. That's the first wavy six powered to you by Prasar Bharti.
Well, that was a good catch, but this is where they held the gymnastics during the Olympics in 2010. Oh, sorry, the Commonwealth Games in 2010. And the big fella there on the fence, it looks as though he wouldn't be able to handle the high beam.
Sunny handles this one very well. Smash that. It's a no ball because it was a full toss over waist height. And that's gone all the way. It'll be a no ball and another wavy six brought to you by Prasar Bharti. Easy pickings.
Looking for the Yorker, but Navdeep didn't find the Yorker. He found the waistline of Rahul, and that waistline loves a bit of food.
Misses that one. That's a very good comeback. A very good comeback just outside the off stump. Tries to smack it over mid-wicket. There's some interesting characters in the Chennai team. That's Lakshay Koshak, a travel content creator. He was on your screen a while ago. You'll also see one more guy in their team. He's just known for his celebrations. Where's that gone? Where's that come from?
Well, if this is hardball cricket, he'd be taken off with two balls above the waistline, two full tosses, two beamers. He's just lost his radar there. Not sure whether he's trying to bowl a cutting delivery there. The keeper's not happy.
Good finish to the over for Navdeep. That's the end of the first one, 15 without loss.
जब हाना ऐप पर खेलना होगा आसान तो सब हाँ और ना ही करेंगे। आप भी खेलो हाना ऐप पर।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या वित्तीय जोखिम संभव है, जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
In the Chennai Smashers, in terms of the batting, It's obviously going to be Rahul, who's already out there, and Gulshan if he gets a bat later. And there's now, we've got to see who's come on to bowl. Sonu Sharma just directing his field. Sunny Nagar is here to bowl. In fact, he was one of the more expensive players in the ECL auction. Let's see what he's got. Good start, eh? Good start.
Beautiful piece of bowling that. Yorker outside off stump, and Lovekesh just trying to go leg side. Even looked as though he's trying to go to square leg. That ball, if you're looking at it, should be just trying to time it over that cover region.
He's got that through, and bit of footwork on the boundary, but that's gone for 4. Maybe this is somewhere that dynamic Delhi may be put under pressure. Some of the fielders may not be the swiftest of movers out there on the field.
Well, Nadi, probably not known for his soccer skills. When you're running like that, it's pretty hard to dive as well.
Smashed down the ground, and that's gone all the way. First wavy 6, powered by Prasar Bharti, coming off the bat of Lovekesh Kataria. It's the first time that he's hit a 6 in this tournament. It was a good strike. Smacked it down the ground, absolutely straight.
I just think with Lovekesh, if he gets that body weight, that front leg going through the ball rather than having the weight on the back leg, he would get a little bit more power.
That was wide. The idea was right, that you have to bowl a wide Yorker. The execution, not quite. Should have been inside the tram line so that he could have been more effective with that delivery.
Just the way that Lovekesh is shaping up with the bat, with that big back foot movement. I like the way that Sonny's come around the wicket to try and counteract it.
And he's gone. Finally, Sunny gets that wicket. Some good bowling after being hit for 6. But Lovekesh, he would say he's done his job. A good short cameo for him. And trying to smack it down the ground. Over long on, finds the man there.
Just with that body weight back, all the weight on the back foot, he just couldn't get that power. And Lovekesh is out for 11. And that's the first wicket for the Delhi Dynamics.
तेरी सारी तैयारी हो गई तो इतना चिल कैसे है? ऐसे भाई, ये देखो
भाई, ये विजन 11 ही क्यों?
क्योंकि भाई ये है इंडिया का फास्टेस्ट ग्रोइंग फैंटेसी प्लेटफॉर्म जहां पे एंट्री फीस सबसे कम है।
अच्छा, तो ये है तेरी मैच से पहले मैच की तैयारी।
समझदार है भाई, तो समझ गया। So guys, डाउनलोड करो विजन 11 एंड मेक योर टीम नाउ।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या वित्तीय जोखिम संभव है, जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
He's quite a good player. I've seen him in conventional hard ball cricket. He's got a good technique, but this game is different, isn't it?
Good running between the wickets. That's one thing that we didn't see yesterday, is those singles. Batsmen were prepared just to let it go to the fielder, sit there and just try and find the boundaries. But if you can rotate the strike, just puts a bit of pressure on the bowler. But there you see Lovekesh again, just that weight on the back foot will cause him not to get enough power. And beautiful shot from Rahul. It's another 6, a wavy 6 that Chennai will be happy with.
It's 33 for 1 after 2.
जब हाना ऐप पर खेलना होगा आसान तो सब हाँ और ना ही करेंगे। आप भी खेलो हाना ऐप पर।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या वित्तीय जोखिम संभव है, जिम्मेदारी से
Hitting the other Sunny for a 6 was quite. It was there in his arc, and it was out of the park. That's Vicky Thakur there for you. Is known for his celebrations. He may not be playing, but he'll keep dancing on the boundary just like that.
Looks like a man who needs to burn energy. Burn energy all day. We see there, 4-6 wide wicket. Another 6 out the end of that. Ricky loves the dance, but it's Ashad coming into the attack now. So he'll be coming off a short run.
Arshad, a part of the Sevengers, make a lot of content, funny skits online, and also he's a qualified doctor.
That's a pretty good background. A doctor going into comedy just shows that he's following his passion, which is good.
Edgy, and that's going to go for 4. A valiant dive there by Irshad, but that's gone for 4. Just outside the off stump. I think this line is right.
Oh, that's a beautiful line, making the batsman reach and causing the outside edge. It just flew away to the boundary. That's one thing I'm noticing at home. There's a lot of Indians out home, and I'll come back to that. Yeah, there's a lot of Indians out home, Nishad, that I'm coaching cricket with, and their parents are always pushing them to be educated, so have that backup if the cricket fails.
Well, that's been hit very well, and this is what Gulshan Nain is known for. A wavy 6 powered by Prasar Bharati. It's really a mark of his quality. He hit that high. It hit the skirting on the top, but it was going to go anyway. And you'll see more of that. Vicky Thakur is going to dance all day.
Well, that's a beautiful shot. Ashad trying to go across the batsman again, trying to get Gulshan to reach, but lost his line, and Gulshan, beautiful. That's a better ball from Ashad. You're going to bowl out the stumps. It's got to be on that Yorker length. Well executed there. Gulshan just struggling to get that one away.
Now it's already 44 for 1. Third over going on. Full toss, and it's a no ball. A fumble by the wicketkeeper, just stopped inside the boundary. And with that no ball, Gulshan will get the opportunity to face the free hit. You know, talking about Gulshan, he's an actor. He lives in Mumbai, acts in quite a few television series. Yeah, that's a no ball. Talking about Gulshan, so recently he featured in a show called Personal Trainer. Goes over the top. It's a free hit. It's caught on long off. Doesn't matter. And is that gone? There was a fumble by Arshad. A good chance for a run out. And is that another no ball? There's another no ball, but there's also an appeal for run out. My, what's happening there?
Not sure. Do we go upstairs for the run out or not? But Ashad bowling a no ball. The second no ball in a row. You just can't afford to do that in this type of cricket. And that's a good call by the umpire. Well over the front line.
It's too far forward, too far forward. Gulshan was just ball watching actually. Anyways, the free hit. And Sunny throws it away for a wave sixer brought to you by Prasar Bharati. What a hit. Now tell me, what do you think of his foot movement?
That's just great foot movement. He's getting back and across. And look at that power going over that front leg. And that sailed away, going up to the first tier. Beautiful batting. But Ashard has put himself under pressure with 2 no balls in a row. Just not finding that consistent length, let alone line. That weight transference.
There may be a lot of foot movement happening, but at the point of contact, the balance is absolutely good and still, and that's what matters, doesn't it?
Oh, exactly right. And if you're going to dish up ingredients like that, Ashard, and you're bowling to a person who knows his recipes, you're going to be in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, the curry is going to be spicy, very spicy. Just having a look at the replay. Oh, the bail has gone down while he was bowling. Is that another no ball? Has his foot hit the stumps at the non-striker's end while he was bowling?
Problems for Delhi here. No, he hasn't touched the bail. Must have been a little bit of a breeze coming through the doors, just forcing that bail off.
Yes, may just be a breeze. Yeah, that's fine. The umpire said that's fine. I remember Stephen Finn of England used to struggle with that quite a lot.
Definitely, and I think we might have to call the Ghostbusters in. It could have been a ghost.
Oh my, even I had the same thought. Goes down the ground again for another wave 6 by Prasar Bharti. They're already past 60 within 3 overs, and some start this by Rahul, who's just carrying on from where he left off last year.
Well, Ashard, he's got headaches. He's even got more headaches, a full toss. And Rahul gets another 6, and the umpire's going to go upstairs and just make sure that that's below the waist. Hopefully this is not another no ball for Ashard, otherwise he might have to go to his medical kit and get a Panadol to correct that headache. But it's the end of the over, 66 for 1. He's been let off.
जरूरी नहीं समझते आपकी शहरियार से आखिरी बार कब बात हुई थी
And if the Ghostbusters are here, I'm off.
I don't mind the odd ghost. You believe in ghosts. I think they're there to help you, to watch over you.
As long as it's Casper, I don't mind. Navdeep's back into the attack. ND Kundu, now that they have been hemorrhaging runs at some rate, maybe going back to a bowler who's got a good track record from last year. But he's up against Gulshan, who's making his debut in the ECL. As I said, he recently featured in a TV series called Personal Trainer, has definitely got the looks of a trainer. Was in the gym this morning as well, I saw him there. Wanted to ask him, was he training or was he getting others to train? Taking the singles. It isn't easy to take a single here, but Gulshan using all the fast legs that he has and moves across, dives forward. If it was a direct hit, he was a goner. But do you think the risk is worth taking, Brad?
Not really. Not when you're just looking for boundaries and you've got the muscle like Gulshan. But when you got Roll out the other end and he can play shots like that over cover, why not? That's a beautiful ball from Navdeep going across the right-hander, but Rahul was equally good with the foot movement, getting into good balance. And great correction. That's a great shot. Delhi just dishing up the right recipe for Rahul.
and that's easily done. Just past Sonu Sharma at mid-wicket, and that's gone for 4. Well, earlier it was one wave sixer by Prasar Bharati after another, and we've got the odd boundary as well, and that takes Rahul to 46, just a hit away from his half century. Slower ball, smashed it. That's his half century of 15 balls with a wave 6 by Prasar Bharati, and there go the tumbles from Vicky Thakur. Keep a Vicky Thakur camera alive. Just one for him, that's it.
Well, the slower ball, he tried to disguise it, but got to say the bowler's not a magician there. That was easily read by Rahul.
He's not only reading them, he's smashing them. Another wave 6 by Prasar Bharati. We saw Akash dominate yesterday, Brad. Today, Rahul has started off in some fine style. Only 4 dot balls, 9 sixes already, 9 wave 6s. Oh my God, it's a fantastic start. We may be in for something. Just outside the off stump. That's a good comeback, is it? Yes, and that's the end of the over. 89 for 1.
जब हाना ऐप पर खेलना हो
Bisht, who's been absolutely fantastic. Gulshan, making his debut, has moved to 14, but he's also taking singles, and I'll tell you why. The other day, I met both Gulshan and Rahul in the lobby of our hotel, and Gulshan was all praise for Rahul. He said he's a real champion. So sometimes you want your best player on strike, and sometimes you want your best dancer on the boundary.
It's best to keep your best dancer on the boundary and your best players in the middle. And we've got Shahid coming into the attack now. This is he's a little whippet. Got that whippy action. One of the fastest bowlers that I've ever seen in the world. A guy called Duncan Spencer had injury problems. And Shahid's got a similar build to Duncan Spencer. Small, but just a slight build. But just Duncan Spencer had one of the most beautiful actions you've ever seen. You could watch it all day long.
I've just heard so much about Duncan Spencer. I just wish he had a longer career. On the legs. That's gone high in the air. And that's taken. A very good catch by Arshad. It may have gone through all the cameras, all the lights around the ceiling, but he's judged it to perfection. And Gulshan has to go back.
Gulshan, he was doing the right thing. When the ball wasn't there to hit, he would get the single and get Rahul on strike. That ball was on a good length. Instead of going down straight, he's trying to go over that square leg boundary and just trying to do too much with it. He's paid the price, and Shahid gets his prize wicket of Gulshan out for 14. That's 2 down for Chennai.
तेरी सारी तैयारी हो गई तो इतना चिल कैसे है? ऐसे भाई, ये देखो
भाई, ये विजन 11 ही क्यों?
क्योंकि भाई ये है इंडिया का फास्टेस्ट ग्रोइंग फैंटेसी प्लेटफॉर्म जहाँ पे एंट्री फीस सबसे कम है।
अच्छा, तो ये है तेरी मैच से पहले मैच।
Helicoptered it and he's gone. Oh my God, Ankit, what have you done? Last year he got an innings of 98 and 100, and in the other games he either got out first ball or second ball, and this season he started off with a first bowler.
Well, not just a first bowler, but Shahid just comes in the attack and turns the momentum around very quickly. He's on a hat-trick. Beautiful bowling, full, not allowing the batsman to get underneath it. Nearly executing a perfect Yorker there. It was just too low for Ankit to get. And that's 2 wickets on the trot for the Dynamics.
यूके में एआई किंग बोले जाने वाले हरी सिंह जिस कार से जा रहे थे उसमें एक्सप्लोजन हुआ है।
मैं इस केस का इंचार्ज हूँ।
Happy birthday, Harry.
Abhishek Kapoor is the new batter. He hails from Delhi, is an actor in Mumbai, and one of the good batters that I've seen on the circuit. Seen him play some hard ball cricket. Faces the hat-trick ball. Outside the off stump, cut away, will be a dot ball. That's well stopped by Mohammad Asif.
It was well struck by Abhishek, but Shahid's just bowled a no ball. So effectively he's still on a hat-trick. Just overstepping again. You just can't afford to do that in a 10-over match.
Was interesting. I saw Rahul at the non-strikers end. He has a good look at the popping crease whenever the bowler comes in. It's a good line and length. There's nothing that Abhishek can do about that free hit. Apart from that no ball, Shahid has been absolutely brilliant, hasn't he?
He has. He's got the ball in the right areas, created those wicket-taking opportunities and put pressure on the batting lineup. He's really turned the momentum around very quickly here.
Another good ball. A shimmy down the wicket by Abhishek. Tries to whip it over the leg side. Can't get his bat onto it. What an over. In the first 4 overs, Chennai Smashers were smashing their way and they had gone to 89. But this over has really pulled a bit of the momentum back. So much so that Vicky Thakur has stopped dancing. He can start dancing again because Abhishek has hit a wave 6 by Prasar Bharati.
First time that Shahid has missed his length, and again the umpires are checking for the front foot. You just can't step over the line, you can't miss your length. A comedy of errors here. No, that's just landed behind the line. So looks as though it's not a no ball. He's just slipped after the foot's landed, so that's a legal delivery for Shahid. He'll be happy with that.
Again another shimmy down the track, smashed over cover. This is a good shot. The 100 is up with that wave 6 by Prasar Bharati. Dancing down the track, and this is what Abhishek Kapoor is all about, Brad. He is going to use his feet. He is going to play conventionally and get those runs.
Another good shot there. I've got to say, Abhishek looks like the Indian coach, Gautam Gambhir. The way that he sets up and the way that he attacks the bowling, and that's the end of the 5th over. Chennai in a commanding position, 104 for 3.
जब हाना ऐप पर खेलना होगा आसान तो सब हाँ और ना ही करेंगे। आप भी खेलो हाना ऐप पर।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या वित्तीय जोखिम संभव है, जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
4 after the end of the 5th over. Quite change of the pace in this game, the way they have started from the first delivery. There's a change in the com box as well. Myself Prasad and my brother Ravin Kundu joining in. Will be describing everything happening on the field over the next 5 years, 5 overs. Shahid did a great job. Important 2 wickets. All eyes on Abhishek, left-hander. Pretty good batter. On the other side, he has Rahul as his partner. He completed his half-century already. For the next 5 overs, if they can manage to score another 100, that will be a massive total. We have already seen 200 plus ones on the first day. Harsh is coming in. Oh, look at Sonu. He must be very, very tense right now, looking at the scoreboard. 104 for 3. Somehow managed to pick a few wickets in last few overs. But a big challenge of Abhishek. He hits it. Wave Prasad Bharti 6 coming in on the first delivery of the 6th over. Quite in his arc and sent it over the mid-wicket. No mistake done. And a good catch. But let me remind you, if you can take that catch in the audience with the one hand, you have a chance to win 1 lakh rupees. And here comes the dot. A good comeback, I would say, by Harsh. Well, Abhishek, we have seen him already. $110. He started with a wonderful banger over mid-wicket for a 6, and that's a good comeback by Harsh. Tries to hit it, couldn't really connect it. And I have my friend, Mr. Ravin Kandu. Welcome, brother.
Thank you, Prasad. We're in for a treat. ECL Season 2. It's the day 2 and the 3rd match. And one of the finest players of this team is at it. Rahul has been hitting it out of the park. Back in again. 50 in a quick time for him. And Abhishek on the other side. All set to take this to the bowlers.
That could have been a fumble at the non-strikers end. Abhishek hits the ball and wanted to go for a single, but they denied it at the last moment. And he needed to be quick, and he somehow managed to save himself. Look at the non-striker end. If he could have collected it, there was a clear wicket. There was another opportunity. This fumble is going to cost a lot, Ravin.
Oh, 100%. Every delivery here in the T10 format is a party in its own. You need to make sure that you're hitting it out of the park at least thrice in every single over.
Quick action between Harsh and Abhishek there. Quick exchange of words, and the umpires are signaling. Let's play cricket. We are here for cricket and entertainment, rather cricktainment. So let's focus on that.
No, they're focused. The only thing is they're focusing on is that trophy right now, and everything goes. As of now, the projected score is looking slightly under 200. Harsh back at it. Oh, he's got that connection right in the middle of the bat, and this one flies over for a big sixer. After 6 overs, it's 116 for 3.
तेरी सारी तैयारी हो गई तो इतना चिल कैसे है? ऐसे भाई, ये देखो
भाई, ये विजन 11 ही क्यों?
क्योंकि भाई ये है इंडिया का फास्टेस्ट ग्रोइंग फैंटेसी प्लेटफॉर्म जहाँ पे एंट्री फीस सबसे कम है।
अच्छा, तो ये है तेरी मैच से पहले मैच की तैयारी।
समझदार है भाई, तो समझ गया। So guys, डाउनलोड करो विजन 11 and make your team now.
इस खेल में आदत लगना या वित्तीय जोखिम संभव है। जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
Here comes, that's the end of the 6th over, and that's happened on the last delivery of the previous over. Hits it, post that boundary. Look at the eyes and the connection and a quick exchange of words, and the wicketkeeper saying it, take it chill, buddy. But Abhishek very well knows, Ravi, it's not a time to go chill pill, and the way he is hitting, if you try to take his nerve, he'll hit you across.
Right in the face is what you need. Right in the face of the bat. Every delivery, if that gets connected, is going to fly. And Rahul, in the last season, has shown what he's made of. This guy, this lad, is all fire.
Well, I've been seeing this since last day. I'm doing it for the first time and seeing all the matches. Look at all the batters. They're coming outside of the off stump before even the ball gets released from the bowler. Look at this. They're trying to hit it. He just flicked it. And over the square leg, he's going to get runs. And 4 runs coming in. He won't mind how the runs are coming. The runs are important.
With a T10 tennis tournament, it's always about the preemptive batting. You need to assess what the bowler is going to do and then give your all. At the end, it's always the batter who's dominating the shorter formats, and that's exactly what's happening with the tennis ball tournament as well. Shahid back, and Shahid gets a decent block hole delivery. Prasad, from the big leagues of the leather ball that you've been a part of to this big league of tennis ball, what are the big changes that you see in terms of the temperament and the performances of the players?
Oh, look at this. Look at this. It's appealing. But the umpire is not really happy with it. When you're talking about the changes, and every time I'm seeing a new player, I'm saying he's going to hit every delivery possible. Look at this. Down the leg. He collected it behind the wickets, and he just reminded me of Sangakkara. A crazy hands behind wickets. Tries to hit a full toss and gonna go for 6. If it hits the roof, he'll get 6 runs. And here comes the no ball. That means first free hit of the day.
The previous delivery reminded me of nutmeg. And this one, oh, that's clearly a no ball. You need to make sure that you don't give these freebies in this shorter format, because everything is going to get the belt treatment from the batters here. Look at that. It was just the edge that got the ball flowing for a boundary. It's such a high adrenaline tournament, high adrenaline format, that you can't just sit idle. Every single delivery. Look at that. His eyes were all focused. He didn't even know where he's hit that, where he's going to go for a delivery. He did not believe it himself. Well, that's this tournament. Once again, it's got the edge, and this time they are going to get rid of the danger man, Rahul. Shahid celebrating like this particular Pakistani bowler that I remember right now, who stretched his neck while celebrating. It was the exact celebration by Shahid. Look at that.
With the safe hands. Harsh, he bowled the last over. And this time, no mistakes. A short fine leg, a good catch, a good placement of the field. Rahul Bish scored 7-2, 131 for 4.
Middle age.
131 for 4, and the new batter, Mahinder Tanwar for Chennai Smashers. Rahul just departed on the previous delivery. Well, a quick word from captain himself to Harsh. We have seen a quick exchange of words when the last time Harsh was bowling to Abhishek. We'll quickly have a recap to that also during this over, because we are going to see that replay again. Abhishek already hit 2 sixes in the last over when Harsh was bowling over the mid-wicket range. .25, the new batter in Mahinder. Raveen, whenever the new batter is coming in, yes, you don't need to wait. From the first ball itself, you need to start hitting for sixes.
No, that's exactly that's exactly the tournament. That's exactly the format. And that's exactly the hope of all the fans, of all the teammates out here. You need to go bang bang from the first delivery. And Mahinder is known to do exactly that. He's been retained by his team. And high hopes on this young player. He was a part of the winners from the last season, Haryanvi Hunters. Here comes Harsh. And another edge. This is going to go fly over the head of the keeper for a quick 4. Now Abhishek is all set and he's going to throw his bat at everything. But talking about Mahinder, this man is coming in at the peak time. They've got 3 more overs to go from here. And they're going to throw everything at that ball. Harsh, he was disappointed. I mean, there was nothing that the keeper could do, so I don't understand why Harsh was that animated. But then again, these are the content creators, these are the entertainers, these are the actors that are playing cricket. A lot of excitement in terms of the expressions, and these big ones is going to come in this league.
Just look at that shot. Every time the Harsh is trying to bowl him good length, he's trying to pick that shot and hits that for a 6. The last delivery also he tried, he couldn't really connect it. It was a top edge, he got the boundary behind the wickets, but this time a good connection of ball and bat gives 6 runs, and these girls have to work a little harder. 141. A great batter, a great actor, up in the air, gonna give 6 runs again. Back to back 2 sixes. Waves Prasar Bharti 6 coming in. Look at that reaction from Chennai Smashers dugout. He just wanted to take that catch. He won't mind collecting the catch behind those ropes. Look at that. Every time a good length, a short good length coming in. Abhishek is hitting it far, far away.
That's Glenn Maxwell and Glenn Felix from Delhi. Well, Abhishek is just decimating the bowling attack here. Harsh is a power lifter, but he's unable to lift his bowling to a standard that'll stop Abhishek from hitting those boundaries in quick time. 16 deliveries, 45 runs, and that's the staple in the ECL. Every time you look at the scoreboard, you'll wonder how it's happening, but that's how it goes.
Here comes another one, this time over the point. Abhishek is getting very harsh on Harsh. He completed his 50 runs, 51 on board in just 17 deliveries. The captain doesn't look happy on the Delhi side. It was short pitch ball, and he definitely wanted to send it for a good 6. And an actor from Kundali Bhagya showing all his colors. Prasar Bharti, wave 6 coming every time you're bowling him short good length.
All set once again. On the last delivery, he hits it out of the park. This one is a biggie right in the audience, and a lot of people trying to catch this one. But you can't stop this man, you can't stop this team. And look at the whole team celebrating. They are having a ball of a time. That's the captain, and that's something that I would let you just enjoy in the visuals.
I would say we are sorry for all the visuals, but I know there are a few minds who would be happy to see that. 163 for 4 after the end of the 8th over. Harsh gone for 44 in his 2.
Abhishek, this man is in song. This man is hitting them out of the park. Look at that. It was in the first tier on the top row.
Oh, well, let me remind you, Ravin, if anyone from the spectators gets the catch in one hand they have a chance to win 1 lakh rupees. That's a big amount.
What are you saying? I'm leaving right now. I'll be back in a jiffy.
We were discussing this yesterday. We wanted this comp box to be little on the downer side, so we could take that catch.
Can somebody remove the glass in front of us so that this ball can probably come to the comp box as well? But I'm sure the way these boys are batting, they'll send one through the roof real soon. They've got 163 on the scoreboard, and Mahinder is all set to face his first delivery of this match. Oh, that's a big heave. This is a well-built man. He is a fitness freak and a heavy weightlifter. And that's the content that he makes. So you're absolutely certain about the power in his hands and in the swing of the bat.
This time goes for a 6. And he collected it, we just spoke about. It's a great catch, but I can see the accuracy. He's not a spectator or the audience. But a good catch in one hand. And that's also 106 of Entertainers Cricket League Season 2. A good catch. At this time, a full toss. A freebie given to him. Up in the air. Gonna go for another 6. Ray Prasar Bharti 6 coming in. Back to the maximum. They are not stopping. And this dugout is happy. The happiest dugout in the whole world, I would say. Because the way every batter is hitting. Every full toss is a freebie.
That's a better delivery, and that is a better result for Dynamic Delhi. Every dot ball is worth gold in this tournament. Is he not given out? What just happened? There was a bump, I believe. The umpire is having a quick chat with us. We'll get to see that later on. But Mahinder for now survives. 12 runs in 4 deliveries, and look at that swing. He is swinging them so hard.
The good thing is that he's trying to angle it out. The previous deliveries, he was trying to give him a little bit of length. And this time he's trying to angle it out. That's why it's not easier to hit it. Even if he tries to hit, he'll get a top edge. See, he's trying to angle it out. But this time, umpire says you have to bowl it again.
That's a wide. And Chennai Smashers, they're happy with the way the score projection is coming through.
Well, a quick prediction. Do you think they're going to cross 200 mark?
Absolutely. There's no doubt to that. A set batter in the middle, joined by another batter who's hitting it with all his might. I'm sure they're going to take this above 200. And that's the kind of par score that we're talking about. In 10 overs, you have to make at least 170 runs in order to be competitive in the game. Otherwise, this game is cruel. These 10 overs are absolutely going to give you the treatment.
But for now, Abhishek is getting a little cruel towards Delhi Dynamics. 57 in 18. Here comes another delivery. If you bowl him that shot good length, he is going to hit it. He wanted to probably see more cheer coming in. That's why he's just waking them up right now.
Yep, you heard that right. Yes, you did. That's how it goes. Chennai Smashers smashing the deliveries towards the cheerleaders that are sitting there. 184 after 9 overs.
तेरी सारी तैयारी हो गई तो इतना चिल कैसे है?
Went for a lot of runs in the previous over. 22 dots so far, but still they managed to score 180 plus. Was he trying to target the police cop there, or he was trying to target the cheerleader?
Well, the police was doing the job that they're supposed to, saving citizens, innocent ones, and he was on duty, that man.
And look at that, that man is also on duty. Every delivery, he is giving us some or the other moves and trying to cheer Mahinder and Abhishek every time, and also the commentary box. Sunny. Low full toss. hits it. And he gets up 4 runs. No covers. Well, these are the happy faces. And why not? Your team is doing well.
If you're giving full tosses to a set batter, you're not going to be spared. That was clearly a gift to Chennai Smashers. 5 deliveries to go, 188 on the scoreboard. It's such a fast-paced tournament, this ECL T10. 5 deliveries. I'm sure they're going to cross that 200 mark with ease. Sunny comes back.
Here comes another full toss. What is trying to do? He's given another full toss. And here comes Wave Prasar Bharti 6. Oh, it'll be easier for them to cross that 200 now. Sunny, the first one. Low full toss, this time an easy full toss. He hits it over mid-wicket. And all the runs in the kitty. This time smashed it up. Oh, that flat 6. So beauty. Beauty you are, Mahinder. 200 up for Chennai Smashers in their debut season.
And that's good in the ground. The Haryanvi Hunters lad who displayed some phenomenal performances yesterday in his match, and they're enjoying. They're supporting Chennai Smashers here. This is a better delivery, and this is not a fielding that I can say a lot about. Digvijay on that occasion tried his best but could not get his hands on the delivery. The ball that was travelling fast towards the square, and that's going to go for a 4.
A fumble in the deep will cost them 4 runs. 14 so far, another one. Here goes Wave Prasad Bharti 6. Over square leg this time. The runs are coming all around the ground.
And the captain, Thugesh, Mahesh, aka, is absolutely delighted with that performance by his team. Oh, that's a wavy 6, man. Look at the angles that this guy is producing. Incredible stuff. That is why he's retained. Another full toss, another gift, and it is received with both the hands. And right on top of the dugout of Chennai Smashers. What a way to finish your innings. 10 overs, 216 runs at the loss of 4 wickets. And if you look at the scoreboard, Mahinder has done justice to his performance, to his slot in the team, and to his retention as well. 45 runs in just 12 deliveries. On the other side, Abhishek was absolutely killing it with his performance as well. Prasad, this was a phenomenal performance by the batting.
Well, that's what we talked about. 200 plus are going to be there, and that's the last delivery. Another full toss, a lot of freebies this over. Probably the bowler wanted Chennai to finish off post 200. No chance, he was not trying to create any angle, just giving freebies on freebies. And there was a little bit of fumble in the deep as well. So overall, very below average performance by Delhi side. And Smashers would be very, very happy right now. Just look at that batting card. Thugesh and Rahul opened. Rahul stayed there, 72 in 24 deliveries. And later on, Abhishek and Mahinder, quite a game. Ended up with 216 after the end of 10 overs. Abhishek really smashed it, and then later Mahinder helped him. A good partnership coming in by the last pair. Overall, if you see the partnership for the second wicket from Gulshan and Rahul, and look at that, Abhishek, who stood there. A quick partnership with Rahul of 42, and then with Mahinder, he was hitting it crazy. 85 of 19 deliveries.
You have to give it to the bowlers. What they are being put through here is sad. The economies will state the best performer who's got 3 wickets and the economy of 15 is Shahid. And he's the only guy who's had a decent spell. After that, oh my goodness, Arshad, what have you done, brother? That's a half century for Arshad and Sunny as well in the bowling department. It's time we get to Shafali in the middle with a special guest.
मेरा दोस्त अभिषेक, क्या खेले हो आप? आज पहला मैच था आपका यहाँ ECL सीजन 2 में, पहले तो चेन्नई स्मैशर्स आपकी टीम है, अपनी टीम के बारे में बताओ।
No, I think it's a fantastic squad. Once I was a part of Chennai and I've done a couple of practice sessions with them. So team बहुत ही well balanced है. They've treated me really nicely. The team management, Devesh and everyone has made me feel very comfortable because this is the first time मैं ECL खेल रहा हूँ. And it's a new experience for me, tennis ball cricket. I've never played that before, but the atmosphere is so good here, it's so electrifying that it just got the best of me today, and I'm very happy that we could just put some runs on the board.
63 आपके बल्ले से आया, that's very good, आपने योगदान दिया है जो अपनी टीम में। तो ये जब आप खेल रहे थे आपके दिमाग में क्या चल रहा था? पिच के बारे में भी थोड़ा सा बता दो। यहाँ पर ये दूसरी वाली पिच रिपोर्ट है, जैसे कि मैं अपने प्रोड्यूसर से बात कर रही थी।
इस पिच पे बस 1-2 बॉल देखो और मारते रहो और कुछ नहीं है। एंड दिस इज व्हाट माय थिंग वाज। फर्स्ट 2 balls I missed and I got a free hit, then I got the momentum going, and from there I was just trying to hit every ball because we've got 7 wickets in hand and you can't be defensive in this format, so you just have to go from ball 1 and try to hit as many sixes as possible because the ground is small, the pitch is the ball is coming really nicely on the bat, so I was just like एक लग जाए बस, उसके बाद देखते हैं।
लेकिन लगातार फिर लगते ही गए। वहाँ पर मिडिल में एक बॉलर के साथ आपका कुछ बैंटर चल रहा था, क्या था वो?
This is the part of game यार, ये तो छोटी मोटी चीज़ है। There was nothing very this thing. Heat of the moment में हो जाता है, उन्होंने कुछ aggression में मेरे को बोला, फास्ट बॉलर का काम ही होता है aggression दिखाना, but nothing personally, मैच के बाद खत्म हो जाए, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है।
आपको पता है देवेश को मैंने बोला था कि यार अभिषेक तो लेना ही लेना है अपनी टीम में, क्योंकि मैंने देखा है आपको खेलते हुए पहले और आप काफ़ी अच्छा खेलते हैं। इससे पहले आप कई टूर्नामेंट्स खेल चुके हैं।
दोस्ती काम आते हैं फिर। So but नहीं, I'm happy. Devesh has really backed me a lot and thank you to you also. But yeah, let's see. I hope we can win the game. 63 is not important. Winning is important.
ये 216 है on the boards, very good total.
हमने बनाया तो वो भी बना सकते हैं ना। तो क्रिकेट से एक सीख मिली है, कभी भी गेम को लाइटली नहीं लेना। It's not over till it's over. So we just have to give our best in the field and field well in the next 10 overs.
Yes, it's not over till it's over. Well, all the very best. Go back, join the boys, play well, and we'll go back to the comms.
Well, there you have it. From the horse's mouth, Abhishek has had a phenomenal run out there with his bat. It's time for a short break. 217 is going to be the target when we come back from Dynamic Delhi.
जब हाना ऐप पर खेलना होगा आसान तो सब हाँ और ना ही करेंगे। आप भी खेलो हाना ऐप पर।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या वित्तीय जोखिम संभव है, जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
तेरी सारी तैयारी हो गई तो इतना चिल कैसे है? ऐसे भाई, ये देखो
भाई, ये विजन 11 ही क्यों?
क्योंकि भाई ये है इंडिया का फास्टेस्ट ग्रोइंग फैंटेसी प्लेटफॉर्म जहाँ पे एंट्री फीस सबसे कम है।
अच्छा, तो ये है तेरी मैच से पहले मैच की तैयारी।
समझदार है भाई, तू तो समझ गया। सो गाइस, डाउनलोड करो विजन 11 एंड मेक योर टीम नाउ।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या वित्तीय जोखिम संभव है, जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
जब हाना ऐप पर खेलना होगा आसान तो सब हाँ और ना ही करेंगे। आप भी खेलो हाना ऐप पर।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या वित्तीय जोखिम संभव है, जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
द पिकल फैक्ट्री।
कैमरा इधर है चंदू।
सॉरी।
जिसने भी रेसिपी कॉपी कर ली, आने वाले जर्मनी के सारे ऑर्डर्स उसी के।
अचार खा के जीतने वाले को ना, ये छोड़ो, लाइन बनी नहीं हुई है ऐसे भी।
द पिकल फैक्ट्री।
Alright, we're back with the second inning of the first match on the second day of Hana Entertainers Cricket League Season 2 powered by Wave. Two of the batters walking in. A huge target by Chennai Smashers, and Delhi will try to chase it. Fans are a little bit not that happy. But look at the Chennai Smashers team. A debut season, and what a great debut. And also what a great debut by the commentary box also. Me Prasad, with me my friend Radha. Welcome again.
Prasad looking forward to this run chase. 217 off 10 overs. It's going to be difficult. We saw last night Mumbai trying to chase down 232, and that was quite a hard run chase. So how are Delhi going to go after it? Are they going to go hard from ball one, or are they just going to take their time and look for those options and then finally get that momentum going and then power away out the back end?
Do you think there is any option that they can wait and see the ball, or they should come and start hitting? Because look at the target, it's above 200. Almost you need to score 20 plus runs every over.
We've got to score 20 plus runs, but you think about that, you take the first two balls, get used to it, and then you've got 4 balls out the end of the first over to really take control. So that's 24 runs there at the back end of the over. So you don't have to hit the hard one from ball one unless it's in the slot.
That's a good way of looking at it. And that's why we love all the insights from you. Oh, I used to think that you need to come, because this is the format where you need to come and hit the ball from the first delivery, because you're chasing, come on, 200 plus runs. But a good thing that you said, that you can play first 2 deliveries and then hit another 3, 18 if you get, 24 if you get. You are good into the game.
Exactly right. You just you don't have to rush. There's plenty of time in the game. Even though there's only 60 balls in the innings, there's still plenty of time. Once you get the timing, once you get the momentum, once you get settled, and you hit 3 or 4 sixes in a row, then all the bowlers in this Chennai team will start to panic. Will start to overthink it, and that's where more scoring options come out the back end of the innings as well.
Exactly, that's how we should go for it. The Sunny is the new bowler. Makes fitness and lifestyle videos. One of the most expensive player in ECL Season 2 auction. And probably he'll show us why he was taken and gone for the highest bid. But also he has that leverage set by his batters. We are talking about this again and again because we have seen this yesterday also, when Lucknow Lions scored 232. And the chase was impossible for Mumbai Disruptors. But looking at here, this seems difficult, but it's not impossible. The first delivery coming in as a wide.
Well, that's exactly what you want as a batsman, especially starting the innings. Sunny getting a sider early up.
Hits it, swings the bat, goes for... Oh, there'll be a tough call for the umpire as well. But he says 6 runs. Here comes the gift. A short one. And he just sends it for 6.
If you're going to bowl 2 short balls in a row, one going over the head of Sunny and then the one just on the eyeballs, he's going to take full toll there, and the keeper's thinking that could be 4. He's trying to signal to the umpire, hey, that's 4, not 6. Put those armpits down, put the deodorant on and start waving the 4.
Well, I was also confused whether it was a 4 or a 6, but the umpire was so sure. But that's given as 4 runs. Look at the boundary line there. It's a bit in front. So if it hits that, what is he going to do that?
Just while you're talking there, Prasad, there's a little delay in the game. The umpires are just checking to make sure that that hasn't gone over the boundary and it's bounced in front. So that's only 4.
Let's talk about that boundary line. A part of it was a bit inside the ground. He hits it this time. It tries to change the length and the line, but the result is the same. Waves Prasad's Bharti 6 coming in here.
Well, Sonny is showing the light here. Ankit, 2 short balls in a row, then all of a sudden looking for a fuller delivery. And that's just in the slot for Sonny's liking.
It's it again. Here comes, what a great start. Back-to-back 3 sixes. And the success story as well. That just reminded me of Australian commentators when they were talking about, and they were trying to pronounce the Fucker-Zaman's name. Well, we'll come back to this this game.
Well, Pakistan's opener, Fucker. It's very hard to pronounce that name. But he's a good batter. Should be playing a lot more for Pakistan, Fucker-Zaman. He's always had troubles with the Australians.
Here it is once again. A big one. Where's Prasad Bharti? 6, number 3 coming in. 23 of this over so far already.
What I like about this from Sonny, he hasn't tried to overhit any of these deliveries. The first ball that he got away for a boundary, that was the second one of the innings because of the wide first up. It was a pull shot. And then after that, it's just hitting through the line of the ball. And I love it that he's so back in the crease as well. And then getting that momentum through that front foot. So 23 for no loss after 1, the Delhi Dynamics.
जब हाना ऐप पर खेलना होगा आसान तो सब हाँ और ना ही करेंगे। आप भी खेलो हाना ऐप पर।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या वित्तीय जोखिम संभव है, जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
Alright, what a great start. You almost got 23 on the first one. 194 needed in next 9 overs. Look at Abhishek. He did a great job when he was batting. And they have got Shubham Mata, a very well-known social media superstar. He makes lifestyle videos. Ishan Duel behind the wickets, very safe hands. Look at that run-up. He is almost starting his run-up from the boundary line. It just reminded me of Shoaib Akhtar.
Also reminded me of Michael Holding from the West Indies when he was at his best as well. Whispering death. I reckon you never heard him run in. It was just...
That leather ball smell. I've heard stories. Tries to hit it, couldn't really connect well. But Michael Holding, I have heard stories from greatest of the cricketers, and they used to tell me it was a death facing him.
You always look to get forward, but against Michael Holding, you're a little bit nervous about that. Your weight's a little bit more on the back foot than the front foot. But that's good batting from Rahul. First ball, getting a single, getting the person on strike that's doing the damage so far in that first over. Sonny, look at Sonny, he's licking his lips. He's ready to go again. He's looking to have a piece of Shubham.
It won't be that easy, because look at Shubham. He's a decent bowler. I've seen him before as well. He understands the game. And probably that's the reason he's starting from the boundary line. Here he comes. Oh, quite a delivery. Sonny was clueless about it.
Well, that long run up from Shubham, and then he bowls an off spinner. That's about as slow as Mitchell Santner's bowling in the ICC Champions Trophy at the moment.
Sanu makes the effect. Will he be? Oh, but Sunny is not stopping. This time, little over. And he sends it for 4 runs. Well, a very good start.
That's not a bad ball from Shubham, looking for the Yorker. He's got it in the right area, but he's also looking to bowl that fuller Yorker because Sunny is batting so deep in his crease. And then Sunny steps out and turns it into a full toss. Good cricket all round.
Tries to hit it. Oh, again over the mid-wicket. Gonna give 6 runs. Well, we were talking about his stance, and he's standing way behind in his crease. And that's the reason he is getting that extra time to hit.
Well, just keeps his eye on the ball right to the last minute. Perfect batting, and the dynamics are well in front of this run chase. Brilliant batting.
Waves Prasar Bharti 6 we just witnessed. This time's down the leg. Tries to send it. Little fine, but couldn't really connect. How do you assess Shubham's bowling so far?
Yeah, really liking it. He's looking to bowl that full delivery, but he's also changing the pace as well. So there's been 2 dot balls, a single, and then 2 boundaries, a 4 and a 6. So that's not a bad return when you've got 200 on the board.
A full toss one, and that's the freebie. And the batter will never miss it. 40 on the board after the end of second over.
तेरी सारी तैयारी हो गई तो इतना चिल कैसे है? ऐसे भाई, ये देखो
भाई ये विजन 11 ही क्यों?
क्योंकि भाई ये है इंडिया का फास्टेस्ट ग्रोइंग फैंटेसी प्लेटफॉर्म जहाँ पे एंट्री फीस सबसे कम है।
अच्छा, तो ये है तेरी मैच से पहले मैच की तैयारी।
समझदार है भाई, तू तो समझ गया। So guys, डाउनलोड करो विजन 11 and make your team now.
इस खेल में आदत लगना या वित्तीय जोखिम संभव है, जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
40 so far if you compare. This Delhi's team is way ahead. Look at that last delivery. A full toss by Mata. And he hits it across. He loves his bat.
Oh, Rahul back on strike. 1 off 1. Been watching the excitement from the other end. And Mahesh coming into the attack for the first time in season 2 of ECL.
Thugesh, aka Mahesh, takes this wicket. The captain is ready, and he got his breakthrough. I was about to say there is no wicket after the end of the power play overs, but the captain has some different plan. He says, here I am, here is the wicket.
Well, Rahul trying to take that over leg side, and it was so wide outside that off stump. He had to reach for it, and the shot deserved that outside edge. Rahul's out for 1 off 2, hasn't done much damage, but the Delhi Dynamics are in command.
सगरो गांव करियठी कह के घोरावे।
सब लोग कहेला कि तोर बहन कितना करिया बिया। काली माई घोरावेला लोग।
काली माई के पूजा होला, उहे नवरात्र चल रहल बा।
We have just seen good bowling by Thugesh. He got a wicket, and the new man, Mohammad Irfan. Oh, that's another short delivery. The umpire says that's no ball. Would love to have that replay, because I don't think so. It was that much short delivery, but this is the wicket. Safe hands behind the wicket, and Rahul has to depart. Not that good year for Rahul's. Here comes! Oh! On the block, Yorker! Oh, look at that delivery! Right at the toe, and got a wicket. The captain says, I want to lead the team in a style, and takes a wicket. Clean bowled.
Where has that come from? A little quicker than the previous two deliveries. And Irfan has no idea. Not only going across the line of the ball, going over the top of it as well. He's out for naught. That's 2 for 40, the Dynamics.
Well, Nitin, if you see his best, he is the first man to score a century in ECL Season 1. 119 with a strike rate of almost 300. Is he going to repeat what he did last season? The first delivery tries to hit it, couldn't really connect, and is that a catch? Yes, it is! That's a wicket! Oh, 3 wickets for him in the 3 first legal deliveries. Mahesh is a change, because we were seeing the sixes in the first 2 overs, but the game has changed now.
Well, it's sunny from one end and dark out the other end. 3 quick wickets here by Mahesh. And all of a sudden, Chennai have just slowed the onslaught down from the Delhi Dynamics. None for 41 out the start of the third, and now they're 3 for 41. Not happy campers, the Delhi Dynamics.
जब हाना ऐप पर खेलना होगा आसान तो सब हाँ और ना ही करेंगे। आप भी खेलो हाना ऐप पर।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या वित्तीय जोखिम संभव है, जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
Shots time after back-to-back 3 wickets in this over. Thugesh is showing why he's called Thugesh. The Thug life. And he can make a video of this and put it on his Insta channel saying, "This is why everyone calls me Thugesh, a thug life." Oh, there could have been another one, but a wide ball. Well, and suddenly the pressure shifts from the bowling side to the batting side. 3 wickets back to back.
Well, Mahesh, he gets it in the right spots, gets a wicket, but then also bowls the wides as well. It's been a brilliant display here. 3 wickets in an over. It's very hard for a team to come back from that.
Oh, it was pretty late. Wanted to cut, but it was very late on the ball. Arshad couldn't really read Mahesh. And another reason that I feel is Mahesh is playing with his pace. He's trying to take off the pace sometimes. Sometimes he's trying to change his length, and that's the variation we want to see from a bowler. And that's the best over, I would say, in the ECL so far.
Oh, I'll tell you what, I'm really loving Mahesh here. It's a bit of thug life here. It's all about finding humour in the chaos, and that's what he's doing now. A bit of chaos with all the wides, but also a bit of humour with all the wickets.
Well, that's why he's the best of the entertainer. He'll do everything possible to keep his fans happy and his team happy. So far, just 2 runs, that too with wides, and 3 wickets on his team. Arshad couldn't really connect to deliveries that he faced. With a slip this time, tries to hit it, and here comes the catch. Shubham Mata takes it and long on. Oh, 4th wicket in this over. The match is completely going towards the bowling side now.
Well, Mahesh loves a roasting, and he says roasting isn't personal, it's just fun. And Chennai have been giving the Delhi Dynamics a hell of a roasting this over. While Sonny out the other end, he still hasn't been put on the barbecue. It's just the other batters that have come in from the Delhi Dynamics that have been put on the barbecue, burnt to smithereens and sent back home for someone's appetizer. Arshad out for naught. the Delhi Dynamics, they're 4 down now for 43.
तेरी सारी तैयारी हो गई तो इतना चिल कैसे है? ऐसे भाई, ये देखो
भाई ये विजन 11 ही क्यों?
क्योंकि भाई ये है इंडिया का फास्टेस्ट ग्रोइंग फैंटेसी प्लेटफॉर्म जहाँ पे एंट्री फीस सबसे कम है।
अच्छा, तो ये है तेरी मैच से पहले मैच की तैयारी।
समझदार है भाई, तो समझ गया। So guys, डाउनलोड करो विजन 11 and make your team now.
इस खेल में आदत लगना या वित्तीय जोखिम संभव है, जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
It was a great over by Thugesh. 4 wickets. Let's look at the previous wicket. Tries to hit it, goes to Mata, no mistakes, very safe hands in the long on position. And look at that celebration. Look at that celebration. He's trying to remember Ben Stokes probably.
Just some of the aggression with some of these celebrations. Mahesh really going over the top there. But one thing I've noticed with Chennai, every time a batsman has walked to the crease, someone has walked with them to the crease, giving them a little bit of chit-chat, getting in their ear, getting personal. And the Delhi Dynamics haven't been able to handle it. And Thugesh, just brilliant bowling. Perfect delivery there, wide of off stump. And then the Yorker, Irfan had no idea. And Nitin, who had that big 100 last year and hasn't done anything since. The final wicket there, great piece of fielding in the deep. And Mahesh having a good time of it now. 2 for 4 off 1 over. Or sorry, that's 2 runs for 4 wickets. Normally the Australians have it around the other way, 4 for 2. But 4 wickets in 1 over, 2 runs in a 10 over game. That's definitely the winning over of the match. Unless Sonny can do something about it.
Well, look at Abhishek. He's also trying to set the field. Comes outside the off stump and tries to hit it. Gets 6 runs. Wave Prasad, Bharti 6 coming in. Sonny is not stopping on the other end. Oh, here comes 6 runs. A good flat 6. You can go on the wave platform by Prasad Bharti and watch all the action right there as well. So OTT platform. Look at Abhishek. He's also a captain, but he is playing under Thugesh. And the way they both are managing it, it seems like this team is proper and they know each other's game and each other's role. But this time goes high in the air! And that's a catch! I thought it's gonna hit the roof, but here comes the catch. And that's a big wicket. Sunny's wicket.
Well, the only shining light has come from one end, and that's Sonny. He's out for 44. It's been a great innings of power. But one man just can't do all the work. He can do bulk of the work, but not all the work. He needs partners out the other end. The pressure was just getting a little too much. The celebration there, getting their feet tangled. Could have been a few injuries, which Chennai don't really want. And they're going so well in the tournament. Sonny out for 44, and that's the 5th wicket down for Delhi.
Here comes Shahid, enters the field and takes it over the bowler. Mahinder this time over long off for 6 runs.
Well, Shahid did a lot of damage with the ball for the Delhi Dynamics. He was the best of the bowlers. And now he looks as though he wants to have a piece of the Chennai bowling with his own piece of wood.
But they really need some hittings right now. They're lacking with the score. Hits it again, goes up in the air, gonna hit the roof and gonna give 6 runs to him. 2 back-to-back 6s.
Well, Oh, there was no doubt that that looked as though it was going to go all the way. He got a lot of power in that, Shahid. He's meaning business. And up in the roof there. That would have gone up to the top tier if the roof wasn't there. And that's wide of off stump. He's trying to chase it, trying to tug it over the leg side. And that's not the type of shot that you want to play to that type of delivery. Prefer to go over cover there, get the body through it. And Shahid pays the price. Just for a little bit of over flamboyance. He's out for 12. And Delhi have lost their 6th wicket.
That's a big wicket. He's just started hitting and now he's in that dugout. He's gone for 12, 60 for 6.
The pickle factory.
कैमरा इधर है चंदू.
Oh, sorry.
जिसने भी रेसिपी कॉपी कर ली, आने वाले जर्मनी के सारे ऑर्डर्स उसी के.
अचार खा के जीतने वाले को ना, ये छोड़ो लाइन बनी नहीं हुई है ऐसे भी.
The pickle factory.
Not really. I just started my association last day. All right, Digvijay Singh. Both are the new batters in now, and the wide delivery. Once again, Mahesh, aka Thugesh, is there. He took 4 wickets last time and he held the ball. But look at this, the wicket coming in. Batter was really trying to hit it. 2 deliveries for 6 and the third one is back to the pavilion.
Well, obviously he had to find boundaries because Delhi are in a lot of trouble. But if you're finding boundaries, you've got to hit the ball in the right areas where the ball deserves to go. Not try and invent shots. Makash has decided to come around the wicket to the left-hander.
Well, do you see 40, 41, 42, 48? That's because of Mahesh. So he took 4 wickets there and changed the dynamics of Delhi. Delhi is nowhere in the game. But still they have hopes because this is the game of cricket. And you can't say anything until the last delivery is bowled. Interesting field. They have a sleep also. Tries to hit it, couldn't connect. I guess he is coming with some magical powers today, Mahesh. No one is able to read his deliveries.
That had a little bit of a cut on it as well with the pace. Good piece of bowling.
Here comes another single. Well, how often have you seen singles on this ground, I would say, from last days?
Well, there's been more singles this game than both games put together yesterday, I would say. They've taken the option, but yeah, it's just all boundaries now.
Good over so far, just 2 of it. And the umpire says wide again. Well, even though he's able to pick wickets, he's not consistent with his line, I would say. The length is perfect, but with line he has to find his way out.
Well, there's only 1 run that's come off the bat in his whole spell, and that was the last ball. And umpire was a little tough on him there. Keeper not happy either.
This time he hits it for 4 runs. Tries to save it, but couldn't really stop. Digvijay, Navdeep. Do you think it's way difficult from here?
It's getting that way. The Shahid, the batsman before, that's the type of shot that he should have played to the ball that he got. That was a beautiful piece in batting.
Tries to smash it. Straight to the fielder, another single. Alright, we are almost halfway through this inning and they have managed to score 67. Well, 217 is the target, let me remind you guys. And if my maths is pretty good, they need 150 more runs.
That's right. Digvijay got one boundary off 2 balls. But the Dynamics have really dug themselves into a huge hole today, and it's another comedy of errors. Yes, no, wait, sorry, sent back, and Digvijay is on his way.
It wasn't really required. What you were trying to do, he is also not happy with himself. Look at this, hits it, he wanted to run, but the non-striker wasn't ready at all. I don't understand, he should have run, and they lost it again. Way behind that line, and he has to go back to the pavilion. 7th wicket, Digvijay going back for 4.
जब हाना ऐप पर खेलना होगा आसान तो सब हाँ और ना ही करेंगे। आप भी खेलो हाना ऐप पर।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या वित्तीय जोखिम संभव है, जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
104 for 3. That was the comparison after the end of the 5th over. They're well behind the score. They still need 150 more. Sunny was trying to hit it really good in the start, but then Mahesh, aka Thugesh, coming in, taking those 4 important wickets. And crazy bowling attack. Mohammad Asif, we have seen him talking to Shefali during the dugout interview. He said, I'm really trying to make a difference, and this is the right opportunity for him. He could really make it. That's very difficult. If you want to really score those 150 runs in next 5 overs, you need to hit every delivery for a 6. For a change in commentary box, I have Ravid Kundu with me. Hits it hard. Goes over the long off for 6 runs. Shubham Mata kept on looking at the ball, and it'll give Prasad Bharti Web 6er. Ravid, do you think you are a very experienced player in here? You have seen this game before. They need almost 145 more runs. Is it possible in next 4 overs?
Absolutely, absolutely. Look at that. Another one, another big one. Well, this game, as we were talking about earlier in the previous inning, there's nothing that can't happen here. No score is safe. 6 sixers we've seen multiple times in the last edition as well, and ND Kundu, my man, the namesake, is killing it right here. Oh, that's got to be a wide. Of course, the umpire is going to fly like an eagle with both his hands up in the air. ND Kundu. In Hindi, ND means, in Haryanvi to be precise, ND means phenomenal. And this lad is doing some phenomenal batting here. Oh, that's a good delivery by Ankit. That is a good delivery. You need to hit the right areas, try and bounce the ball and keep it in the line of your body. That's the captain of Dynamic Delhi, Sonu Sharma. And this man, Abhishek, has done his part with the bat. So, in crux, nothing is impossible, brother.
And we have seen that. Well, it's a good captaincy, I would say, by Mahesh. They got back Ankit. He was very expensive in his first over. But now, it will definitely help them to boost his confidence. And that's what the good thing about this team. They have the 2 captains. Of course, we see Mahesh as a captain, but Abhishek is also helping now every time. 81 for 7 after the end of 6th.
तेरी सारी तैयारी हो गई तो इतना चिल कैसे है? ऐसे भाई, ये देखो
भाई, ये विजन 11 ही क्यों?
क्योंकि भाई ये है इंडिया का फास्टेस्ट ग्रोइंग फैंटेसी प्लेटफॉर्म जहाँ पे एंट्री फीस सबसे कम है।
अच्छा, तो ये है तेरी मैच से पहले मैच की तैयारी।
समझदार है भाई, तू तो समझ गया। So guys, download करो Vision 11 and make your team now.
इस खेल में आदत लगना या वित्तीय जोखिम संभव है, जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
Dynamics Delhi, not in a good shape. Required run rate almost reached 34. Well, even Mr. Kundu said nothing is impossible here. But scoring 6 runs, every ball is little difficult. We have seen this yesterday when Akash hit 6 sixes in 6 balls. And now the ball is with Shubham Mata.
But that's Akash, bro. That man can hit anything, everything. He can hit a pigeon flying in the sky with a shot. He's that good. I'm not sure about Dynamic Delhi's dynamics right now of winning this matchup, but you know, you never say never. Mohammad Asif, this man is the marquee player for Dynamics Delhi, and we are yet to see what he can do with his bat. A lot of clout comes with him. Sevengers ki Sena, that's what he does. He makes some crazy funny content on YouTube. And that's the captain, Master G. Swings the first one, dispatches it towards the crowd sitting there for a big one. This is wave sixer by Prasar Bharti.
Well, just look at that. Shubham Mata coming in. And the batter sending it for a good 6. Well, the cheerleaders are pretty happy with that. But if
are they?
They are, because the ball is coming towards them.
Is Mata going to be happy with that? Let's see.
But also another thing I observed, Raveen, Chennai Smasher players, every time they're getting hit for 6, they're going to the batter and whispering something in their ear. We have seen this during the Mahesh over where he picked those 4 wickets. They were going, when the new batter was entering, they were constantly whispering or chatting something with him, trying to make him uncomfortable. And really that paid off for them.
Well, these are the boys from Delhi. They have the experience and expertise in chatting something and making people uncomfortable. Now, the jersey itself is, of course, Chennai Smashers, but you see the usual culprits. Lakshay, who was a part of Haryanvi Hunters in the previous season, is here for Chennai Smashers. And he's going to continue talking his way into the psyche, into the mind of the batter. Shubham Mata. Oh! Mohammad Asif said Tata to that Shubham Mata delivery. It's a big heave. It's a big one. Wave sixer by Prasar Bharti.
You just see the power in that shot. When it contacted the bat, I was pretty sure this is going to go for a big 6. The long 6. Gonna give him 6 runs. Oh, look at that shot. Straight down the ground with all the confidence possible. That just reminded me of great inning by Mr. Inzamam Ulaq. But this time, over mid-wicket, Abhishek does his game, dives in forward and takes that very, very important catch.
He's got to depart. Mohammad Asif had a nice stint in the middle of 4 deliveries, but he's got to go. Could not middle the ball. The delivery was bang on. Good length, taking a little bit of bounce, shooting up to the chest of the batter, and look at that for a catch by Abhishek Kapoor. This man is as impressive in the field as he is with the bat, and Mohammad Asif has to depart by 12 in the 4 deliveries contribution. Talking about contribution.
Well, none of the contributions to go to the Wayne. Straight down the ground, what a massive shot. Manwendra showing the class here. Where were you, Matt? You're coming at number 10. Look at that shot, Ravin, impressive. Down the ground.
No, this man is all about science-based facts. in his YouTube content, and he's all about the Sixers here as well. He knows the hard facts of the match. They need to hit everything out of the park if they want to have even the remote chances of winning this contest from Chennai Smashers clause. But, you know, it's going to be absolutely a difficult uphill task. Okay. What is that? Oh, that's a no ball and a free hit. Talk about luck favoring the Brave. This man dispatches one out of the ground and he gets a free delivery.
Hold your seats, it's coming. A free hit. 100 up for Dynamics. Let me remind you, that was a free hit. The wicketkeeper really wanted to celebrate the moment. He just forgot for a moment that was a free hit delivery.
That happens. That was a good delivery. Look at those deliveries. If you look at the pitch map, Shubham Mata is probably one of the most consistent bowlers in the league. Once again, a good length delivery there, and no chance, no space for the batter to free his arms. Goes straight down the ground to the captain. 101 for 8 after 7 overs.
जरूरी नहीं समझते आपकी शहरियार से आखिरी बार कब बात हुई थी?
101 for 8. Almost a victory for the Smashers. They smashed it in a style. During those 3 to 7 overs, they really did the magic. And importance, I would say, that was Mahesh Keshwala, aka Thugesh over, where it took 4 important wickets and the momentum changed from there.
There we go. Rahul Bisht, he's done his job with the bat. A perfect all-rounder. And he's been instrumental in Chennai Smashers squad. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Talk about pressure. ND Kundu feeling the heat. He had to defend one on the first delivery. Look at that. That's because of the line and length of Rahul. Bang on. Coming into the body. And this one's going out. This man is, of course, going to give it wide. Our umpire. Prasad. 217 from here. 100 more runs to go. And you've got some 17 deliveries.
Well, you should not plan to win this match from now on. You should play... look at that, another freebie. I would say you should play as a practice match. Every delivery you're facing here, you should try to utilize it and hit it across. You can help. That will help to build your run rate. But if Rahul keeps on helping Delhi like this, they can be in the game any moment.
They need a miracle from here. And Rahul is delivering it to them. 3 wides in continuation. What's it going to be? Oh, it's a full toss. The lapse in the judgment by Navdeep there.
He's trying to bowl a Yorker, but comes as a lower full toss. On the trot he is. Rahul, what a great inning when he was batting. 72 on the board and quick, almost around 26, 27 deliveries. 3 wides and a good comeback. That's a good length. Keeping it right above. Trying to bowl that Yorker. And finally is finding his rhythm. Manvendra playing 4 deliveries, 6. Navdeep 14 in 11. This seems like a ODI cricket now. But this time he hits it. Oh, look at that shot. Waves Prasar Bharti, 6 coming in this over. The first 6 of the over. It's been a long time that we have seen a 6.
The cameraman was confused. Where to pan, what to do, but look at that. Look at the form. Look at the follow through. This man has dispatched this one, and another big one, another big hit coming in. Wow, back-to-back sixers. Wave sixer by Prasar Bharti. Manvendra is taking the heat into the kitchen of Chennai Smashers.
Very loose delivery, I would say, and too much room for him. The batter got pretty much good time to connect that delivery. This time he tries to send it over fine leg and gonna get runs in. Back-to-back sixes coming in. 3 sixes and 3 deliveries, 123 for 8.
जब हाना ऐप पर खेलना होगा आसान तो सब हाँ और ना ही करेंगे। आप भी खेलो हाना ऐप पर।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या वित्तीय जोखिम संभव है, जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
Here we go again. 2 overs remaining. 123 on the scoreboard. They need a miracle. I mean, even the miracle won't do justice to this. This is beyond their hands now. Mahinder comes in. He's already got 2 wickets in his first over. And this time Navneet gets a crack at it. This one's going to be a big 6. It is what the doctor ordered. Wave sixer by Prasar Bharti.
A good short length delivery. Comfortably in a position to hit that stroke over mid-wicket, getting 6 runs. Easy hit for Navdeep. Steps down, tries to crush it straight to the fielder. No mistakes in the deep by Shubham Mata. Consistent at the long off position. It's easier for him, isn't it, Ravin? Just quickly coming in from long off, bowler over. Towards leg side. Umpire wasn't really happy with that. The batter Navdeep was expecting a wide delivery. After getting hit for 6, a good comeback. Steps down, hits it, straight down the ground. Here comes a 6. Wave Prasar Bharti 6, number 2 of this over. And Mahinder gone for 30 so far. Look at that. Look at that crashing. He stepped down. And no mistake at all. He prejudged it and hits it across.
Oh, he's got hold of that. He's got hold of that, and he's going to take this apart. What a big one this is. They need all these sixers back to back. Even then, they might fall short from the target by a big margin. But at least the net run rate will look good for them. And that's what I'm going to count. Later on, as this league progresses, you're going to have a look at the net run rate arena for sure. 141 for 8 after 9 overs.
तेरी सारी तैयारी हो गई तो इतना चिल कैसे है?
ऐसे भाई, ये देखो
भाई ये विजन 11 ही क्यों? क्योंकि भाई ये है इंडिया का फास्टेस्ट ग्रोइंग फैंटेसी प्लेटफॉर्म जहाँ पे एंट्री फीस सबसे कम है।
अच्छा, तो ये है तेरी मैच से पहले मैच की तैयारी।
समझदार है भाई, तो समझ गया।
So guys, डाउनलोड करो विजन 11 and make your team now.
इस खेल में आदत लगना।
Last over. He's the wicketkeeper who's having a crack at the bowling, and he's been dispatched, rightly so, by Manvendra for a big 6. 147 on the scoreboard.
Well, that just reminded me of Mahendra Singh Dhoni taking the delivery when he knew that India is going to win against West Indies. But he got a wicket that time. Also, he got a test wicket when he was bowling Kevin Peterson. Don't forget that. So wicket keepers also can bowl. And we have Ishan right now showing us that. 148 so far. Indira Gandhi Indoor Stadium, Delhi. We all are expecting you whenever you find time. Make sure you're here watching the game live. All the doors are open for everyone. Oh, he was expecting down the leg. That was a great swing coming in directly at his body. Couldn't really pick that up. Ah, good delivery from Ishan. He should bowl more often, even if he is not a bowler. You should bowl more often.
Bro, that was going right in the no entry arena. Gotta be careful of those. Right in the block hole. That's a fabulous delivery by the keeper. Ehsan not doing any favors on the Delhi batting. Not giving them those easy runs. 149 for 8.
Here comes a lower full toss. One-handed shot. Oh, he gets a sixer. Waves Prasar Bharti 6. 6 with the one hand. And we have seen that a lot from Indian cricketers as well. Manvendra. Look at that. Ishan, a lower full toss. He hits it with one hand. This reminded me of Rishabh Pant. Here he comes, up in there. And another 6, back to back. He ended with the 6. 159 for 8. Oh, they fall short of a big margin. And Chennai Smashers, look at that happy faces. Look at Shubham Mata. Look at that constant cheerleader during the first inning. Look at Abhishek Kapoor. Mahesh, his over, the way he changed the match. 40 runs in the first 2 overs, but Mahesh came in as a Superman and showed us what the thug life is. Took 4 wickets, conceding only 2 runs, and changed the dynamics of Delhi batting lineup. They couldn't really wake up after that, and that was very difficult. Sonu Sharma must not be very happy with the performance today. Nitin, he scored a century last season, but couldn't really get much. Went for a golden duck. And finally, a very, very good win for Chennai Smashers. They smashed it in a style. Look at that, Mohammed. Let's have a look at the batting card. Sunny started pretty well. 30 on the board. 38 on the board in first 2 overs. 44 for himself. But no one really could stand up with him. Everyone was going back, and Mahesh was the reason. Navdeep managed to score 33 and Manvendra 41 in 11. We really wanted Manvendra to come a little early, because if he could come a little early, he would have played more deliveries and they could have been a little closer. That's how they were trying to chase 217, a big total. Started in the side. Look at Sunny. He was trying to hit it every ball possibly. 40 odd runs in first 2 overs, and then they got their first dismissal. Mahesh did a magic, and that's the magical over. He got 4 wickets of that, sending Nitin back in here. And the 4th wicket. Mata made no mistakes, very safe hands. And they were pretty much in the match after that over. Sunny after that wicket, after scoring 44 runs. And after that, we could not see any batter stepping up. Constant wickets, and the last man tries to fight very hard, scoring those 41 runs in 11 deliveries, but they were short of so many runs that they managed to lose the match. Some good shots towards the end. Well, if you look at the bowling action, I just want to quickly talk about Mahesh taking those 4 important wickets, just conceding 9 runs. Mahinder on the other side taking those 2 wickets, 159, and they managed to win this match. Pretty good bowling attack by Chennai. Let's go in the middle. We have Shefali with the player.
चेन्नई स्मैशर्स ने ECL सीजन 2 में एंट्री ली, आए और छा गए। ठगेश मेरे साथ हैं, चेन्नई के कैप्टन हैं ये इस बारी। वैसे तो आप दूसरी टीम से इधर आए हैं और आप आते ही आपने यहाँ पर एक तो पहले बड़ा स्कोर खड़ा कर दिया जो दूसरी टीम के लिए चेस करना मुश्किल हो गया, और फिर 4 विकेट्स खुद भी ले लिए। कप्तानी पारी खेली
जी। पारी तो मैंने नहीं खेली कप्तानी, आई थिंक ऑल क्रेडिट गोज टू द टीम। जिस तरह से उन्होंने एक बड़ा टोटल खड़ा किया, अभी भी आप मेरी आवाज़ देख सकते हो, चिल्ला चिल्ला कर बैठ गई है, बट या क्रेडिट गोज टू द टीम। बहुत ही एक ऐसा टोटल सेट किया कि बॉलिंग में मेरे लिए भी ईजी हो गया कि बैक ऑफ द माइंड एक ये चीज़ है कि एक अच्छा टोटल है डिफेंड करने के लिए, एंड या दैट्स द रीज़न।
तो आप इतनी देर से क्या बोल रहे थे कि चिल्ला चिल्ला के आपका गला खराब हो गया है?
आई थिंक सिर्फ सेलिब्रेट कर रहे थे और कुछ नहीं।
ओके, तो दूसरी टीम से इधर का जो ट्रांजिशन है वो कैसा रहा आपका?
आई थिंक कोई ऐसा टफ ट्रांजिशन नहीं है, स्मूथ ट्रांजिशन है। हमें तो बस हमारा काम है खेलना, हम आके यहाँ पे खेलते हैं एंड ट्राई करते हैं कि टीम के लिए कुछ कंट्रीब्यूट कर पाए विद द बैट और विद द बॉल। तो आई थिंक ऐसा कोई इशू नहीं आया ट्रांजिशन में।
All right, चलिए ठीक है, wish you all the very best and congratulations for
Thank
today.
you so much.
All the best for the next game. All right, we'll go back to the comms.
Thank you, Shefali. Let's have a quick look at what happened in the first match. 216 on the board in the first inning. Rahul, Abhishek, Mahinder, a great contribution by 3 of them. Managed to put 216 on the board. And when the Delhi was trying to chase that, Sunny tried really hard in the first 2 overs, managed to score 40 odd runs, and then no one really could support him apart from Manvendra towards the end. And the final result, Chennai Smashers won the game by 57 runs. What a great match for the debutants, Chennai Smashers. They won the game in a style. Let's go for a quick break. We'll be coming back to the post-match presentation.
जब हाना ऐप पर खेलना होगा आसान तो सब हाँ और ना ही करेंगे। आप भी खेलो हाना ऐप पर।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या वित्तीय जोखिम संभव है, जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
तेरी सारी तैयारी हो गई तो इतना चिल कैसे है?
ऐसे भाई, ये देखो
भाई ये विजन 11 ही क्यों?
क्योंकि भाई ये है इंडिया का फास्टेस्ट ग्रोइंग फैंटेसी प्लेटफॉर्म जहाँ पे एंट्री फीस सबसे कम है।
अच्छा, तो ये है तेरी मैच से पहले मैच की तैयारी।
समझदार है भाई, तो समझ गया। So guys, डाउनलोड करो विजन 11 एंड मेक योर टीम नाउ।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या वित्तीय जोखिम संभव है, जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
जब हाना ऐप पर खेलना होगा आसान तो सब हाँ और ना ही करेंगे। आप भी खेलो हाना ऐप पर।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या वित्तीय जोखिम संभव है, जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
The Pickle Factory.
कैमरा इधर है चंदू।
Oh, sorry.
जिसने भी रेसिपी कॉपी कर ली, आने वाले जर्मनी के सारे ऑर्डर्स उसी के।
अचार खा के जीतने वाले को ना एक छोड़ो लाइन बनी नहीं हुई है ऐसे भी।
The Pickle Factory.
Welcome back to the match presentation of match number 3 between Chennai Smashers and Dynamic Delhi. Well, before we begin, I would like to thank all our partners for making ECL Season 2 a massive success already. Hana Entertainers Cricket League, powered by Waves. Would like to thank the title partner Hana, co-powered by Waves, co-powered by 1xBet, co-powered by Vision 11, luxury car partner Fusion Cars, hospitality partner Surya, associate partner Millionaire Club, confectionery partner SR25, hydration partner Focus, fragrance partner Astor Lukes, scoring partner Crex, broadcast partner Billion Broadcaster, radio partner Red FM. Well, a phenomenal matchup has come to an end, and of course Chennai Smashers smashed this one out of the park. It's time for the presentation party. On my left, we've got the presentation party all set. Himanshu Chandani, founder ECL, Ajay Asudani, co-founder ECL, Abhishek Tiwari, Nida Ahmed, Waves Prasar Bharti, and of course, we've got the winners coming in now. The first award is going to be Waves Maximum Sixes Award. I would like to invite Nida Ahmed to hand over the trophy to the winner of this one. And it goes to Mr. Abhishek Kapoor. Well, Abhishek was at it for his team, got some phenomenal knocks in the middle, and got his team to a massive total of above 200. And of course, that famous win for Chennai Smashers. Well done. Moving on to our next award. This is Millionaire Super Striker of the Match. And I would like to invite Mr. Abhishek Tiwari to do the honors of handing the trophy and the award to Rahul. Well, naam to suna hi hoga. Aaj kaam bhi dekh liya aapne. What a phenomenal performance, firstly with the bat, and then of course he came in to spice things up with his bowling as well. The next award is Fusion Cars Bowler of the Year, and this one is going to be given out by Ajay Asudani to Thugesh, aka Mahesh Keshwala, the captain of Chennai Smashers. He's got some big hits there. He's got some phenomenal bowling there, and he's got his team over the line with a fantastic win in this match number 3. Moving on to our next award now. This is the big one, Hana Man of the Match Award. To give out this award, we have the big man himself, Himanshu Chandani, standing right here to give this out. Mahesh, kahin mat jaiye, we need you here. Once again, the winner of Hana Man of the Match goes to Mahesh. Thugesh has been thugging it in the middle, and his team, of course, has won this matchup. A phenomenal performance all around by Chennai Smashers, and I'm sure the fans were thoroughly entertained with this one. Thank you so much, Himanshu, for doing the honors of handing out this check and the trophy to Mahesh. Mahesh, if you can join me here for a quick chat. He's the captain, and he's the man of the match. He's the bowler of the match. कैसे हैं?
Good रवि भाई, कैसे हो?
First class. Brother, तो man of the match, bowler of the match, captain of the winning side of the match, कुछ और रह गया तो वो भी मंगवा देते हैं.
अब ट्रॉफी रह गई है.
पहले ही मैच से setting the tone from the get go. जिस तरीके से आपके बल्लेबाजों ने प्रदर्शन किया, 200 से ऊपर का chase is never easy, be it 10 overs, be it as a matter of fact 15 overs. कितने खुश थे जब बल्लेबाजी कर रही थी आपकी टीम?
I think बहुत ज़्यादा खुश. मैंने पहले भी इंटरव्यू में बोला कि एक इतना बड़ा जब स्कोर खड़ा हो जाता है तो बॉलर्स के लिए भी इजी होता है कि बैक ऑफ द माइंड रहता है कि एक अच्छा स्कोर है डिफेंड करने के लिए, एंड इट मेक्स इट इजी फॉर द बॉलर्स एज वेल. सो आई थिंक क्रेडिट गोस टू द टीम.
बड़ा खड़ा स्कोर जो आपने किया है राहुल बिष्ट के कंधों पे ब्रो, दैट वाज अ फिनोमिनल परफॉर्मेंस बाय अ बैटर.
आई थिंक इज अ लवली बैट्समैन. मैं डे 1 से राहुल बिष्ट तो बैक कर रहा हूँ. मैंने ही बोला था कि भाई गो फॉर हिम, मुझे चाहिए बंदा टीम में, एंड ही हैज प्रूव्ड हिमसेल्फ. मतलब जिस हिसाब से वो मारता है छोटा पैकेट, बड़ा धमाका है वो यार.
अच्छा, कप्तानी आते ही बॉलिंग लेने में देर नहीं करी वैसे आपने?
थोड़ी देर कर दी, तीसरा ओवर ले लिया.
Overall, looking at the context of things that are happening here, it's just the day 2.
Yeah.
How excited are you about your next roster fixture? I know it's a big one.
Yeah, it's a big one. It's with Haryanvi Hunters, and we are excited. I think this win gives a lot of confidence to the team, and kudos to the crowd. Woo! जो भी आया मैच देखने के लिए, वो भी एक वीकडे में इतने सारे लोग मैच देखने आए. आई थिंक इट्स वेरी एक्साइटिंग एंड मोटिवेटिंग फॉर द टीम कि इतने लोग शो अप कर रहे हैं देखने के लिए, एंड वेरी एक्साइटेड फॉर द नेक्स्ट गेम.
Thank you so much. I'll let you go and join the boys because they are all set to celebrate.
Yeah.
Mahesh, the captain of Chennai Smashers, they've just smashed Dynamic Delhi out of the park in their first matchup.
of season 2 here. It's not over. We've got some amazing matches lined up for you. Bangalore Bashers will be taking on Kolkata Superstars in our next match. You don't have to go anywhere. Where will you go? You need to stick right here. This is Entertainers Cricket League. We've got some phenomenal cricket and some amazing entertainment coming your way.
असली है लफड़ा ले बल्ला घुमा गेंद से अपने दे किल्ला गिरा असली है लफड़ा ले बल्ला घुमा गेंद से अपने दे किल्ला गिरा लगा 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 दे झटका लगा गिरा 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 दे किल्ला उड़ा लगा 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 दे झटका लगा गिरा 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 दे किल्ला उड़ा
या आया 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 फिर से ECL आया फन एंटरटेनमेंट का डोज जब लाया बॉलिंग और ट्रोलिंग या दोनों चलेगी रन बने फन भरे ऑडियंस सब देखेगी मम्मी कसम होगा दुगना या फन जो खेला था बढ़िया उसकी बढ़ गई रकम लाखों फैंस देखे इन्हें होके मस्त मलंग और पिच सारी चुलबुल पर पिच पे दबंग है नई चेन्नई की टीम और उनका नया गेटअप कोलकाता के स्टार्स भी है रेडी टू बैटल स्वैग इनका हटके ये है बैंगलोर के बैशर्स और हरियाणवी हंटर्स को कर नहीं पा रहे टैकल राजस्थान रेंजर्स लग रहे हैं डेंजरस लखनऊ के शेरों का गेम बड़ा फेमस डायनामिक दिल्ली में मिलते हैं फ्लेवर्स और मुंबई डिस्ट्रप्टर्स को प्यार मिले बेहद
असली है लफड़ा ले बल्ला घुमा गेंद से अपने दे किल्ला गिरा लगा 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 दे झटका लगा गिरा 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 दे किल्ला उड़ा असली है लफड़ा ले बल्ला घुमा गेंद से अपने दे किल्ला गिरा लगा 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 दे झटका लगा गिरा 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 दे किल्ला उड़ा
तेरा चाचा खड़ा मारे चिल्ली किसकी विकेट ली खड़े लोग